there's two set classes.
Here we go.
Y'all, welcome back to Deserts of Damara. It's been a minute. So let's get everybody situated with what is actually happening in this crazy, crazy world. If you're new here, my name's Ashlyn. I'm the Dollar Store DM. What up? Welcome to my world. Very low magic, high magic tech. And they are making their way across it, which is super exciting. I'm gonna turn down this music just a little bit because I can't hear my own self think. So last time the party made their way after doing an investigation at the city of Rakesh, an elven city, newly brought into the Kingdom of Damara. They made their way back onto the Lev-Train, high-speed train that makes its way through ports across Damara. This leg, they are headed towards Uthdamel, the capital of the Kingdom of Damara. On the first about 3/4 of the transit, since it is a day-and-a-half ride, they went into the dining car, kind of having some drinks, when they met the oldest daughter of the royal family, trying to be in disguise and doing a mediocre job at most. They struck up conversation, provided her with many drinks, and regaled her with stories of their exploits in hopes of bringing name recognition to the Black Sands security company, in the hope that perhaps she could use her influence to help them gain access to Camilla's gala. Camilla being Rymal's hated nemesis, and whom they know is throwing a gala in half a month, I think now. I wrote it down, and then I don't have the notes in front of me. They're in the office somewhere.
Doing the recap, man.
Sorry, I used them, and I don't know where I put. They're in the office. Problem with dice making. So on the train. Yeah, and we left off with you guys still on the train, kind of discussing what you wanted to do. You still have a night's rest worth of time on the train, as well as half a day. So, Black Sand Security Company. I guess that's your guys' name now? What would you like to do?
It would seem so.
What time is it exactly? It's the early evening.
It is evening. It's probably about 8 o'clock, 8:30 at this point. The cars are kind of quieting down.
The plan is to fabricate some sort of danger, so she lives the high life with us, and also sees we're good and get name recognition. So going with that, what's some danger we could fabricate where we wouldn't actually hurt anyone, but it looks like it could happen?
Where's a necromancer when you need one?
We had the heart. Let's stitch it back together.
Oh no, how did this incredibly rare heart thing get on this train too?
No, I mean, gut reaction is Molinar disguises himself as the villain, and he hams it up being evil. So he doesn't actually hurt anyone, but I need him to come back. I need a riff off of him.
Let me look at my spells list.
The only spell I have is Firebolt.
For how many more days?
I think it's 1. Pretty sure my last day. It's been good though.
Where
Also
do we
gonna-
sleep on this train?
There are sleeping cars, and you guys have a compartment through your tickets together. You end up taking up one of the sleeping cars. There's enough of you guys, like. So essentially one big room with all of you in it, and little like dividers between each of your little bunks. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Ashtar is also technically here, so 6. So yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this car.
Are the cars with the big windows like available during nighttime?
Yeah.
To, like hang out in?
It's a pretty open train. Like, they want their customers to be comfy.
Okay, hear me out. Gut reaction. We have Molinar disguise himself as one of Bakat's generals, come to avenge or serve his master again, only to find out she's gone. And so that's why he's terrorizing the train. And that's where my idea started and ended.
They have protection from poison? Like, we could pretend
Isn't it
poisoning
enough
him?
to just like get in her good side and have her vouch for us?
Well, I don't think that would be terribly difficult. But part of the problem is, from what she described, she doesn't exactly have
She doesn't have a lot of.
Yeah,
she's
might just get sort of brushed off, like, yeah, that's good.
not very useful.
I see.
Yeah. What else? I have find
they're in there somewhere. I'll
steed.
find them.
No,
they're in there.
green, gold,
They're in there somewhere. I'll find them.
Okay, great.
They're not happy with the 1,
We have 5
2,
sets of dice.
3, 4, 5, 6 sets of dice that they have
I only
between them.
have 2 because you lost one of my sets. You gave it to me.
I did. It's in there somewhere. Yes, I also made it. I have permanent stealing rights.
That's not how it works. They were bequeathed to moi.
I'll find it. Don't worry. It's in there.
My luckiest dice set. At least a D20. It's my luckiest D20. So I do poorly at work.
Okay. Sure.
Thank God. God's fault.
It's God's fault. All right. So what are you guys doing? I guess you talks amongst yourself because you're waiting for Lance to get back.
Like, what would we do?
Trying to figure out
Let's just say we could make him like a bad guy. What do we?
Like, are you gonna ham it up as the bad guy? That way we can pretend that to save the princess.
I could do that. I'll have to change again because Archivist Dagmar is the I forget what I said he was, but he was a leading member or he was a senior
Executive senior leadership.
yeah,
of the
exactly.
Black
Senior
Sands.
leadership of Black Sands. So if he came and turned out to be the bad guy, that wouldn't look good for the company. It's like, you've got internal problems.
Internal problem. You might want to restructure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds like you need some corporate restructuring. But I can totally come up with a bad guy persona. I like that idea.
What would be a believable evil backstory for why you would want to take out the royal family? We need to make sure that we have good motive.
It's going to be good motive, but it has to be white-carded so that we make sure we're not inciting something that could cause further problems. Because, like, I could be, I guess what I'm saying is that, like, an easy thing would be a Rakeshian radical. But then we're just going to cause serious problems in the city. So I don't
That'd be
want to,
fine.
it's like, do we want to start a war? We could start a war. But I don't think we should start a war yet. Yes.
I love that you're keeping that as an option.
Neutral.
Are you neutral?
Yes.
I think
All neutral.
All options are considered in deception.
Chaotic asshole is not an alignment.
I think one of the challenges we need to address here is how do we get him, Molinar, out of the situation when things play out.
Well, okay, so actually, I think an easy way to do that is I have Shadow Step, which means I can step from darkness to darkness and basically puff out of existence. So what I would suggest is some kind of thing where, you guys attack me and I'm like, poof, and I'll just poof into like the car next door and then turn back into Archivist and burst in. It's like, oh, did I miss something? Oh, Black Sack again. Well done.
Thinking of like the magician disappearing trick where like you just appear in the crowd.
I could definitely do that
That's
too.
gonna be like the time that Jackal tried to do that thing where he like they fell out of the box.
Oh, yeah, it's
messed
just
it
like,
up, and everybody knew
That was great.
I've got decent. Oh, I don't have very good performance.
I've got a +7 to persuasion and a +3 to performance.
I have only +2 to performance, but I have +10 to deception, so I can deceive.
Would there be some other type of assassin that wouldn't be like a Rakeshian Dune elf?
Yeah.
What, you gonna show up as Xenahas and...
Oh man, I'm thinking we have plenty of time to discuss this.
Like literally Xenahas?
I'm thinking, yeah, who else could come off as a good...
Also, is Mari hanging with you guys during this conversation?
I don't know. Mari, do you know any tricks that could aid in deception?
I mean, deception's not something we're short in.
I mean, we're usually not taught to deceive or to start war. Why are you talking about starting a war? That seems very irresponsible.
No.
It's more of a
We're
skirmish.
talking about not starting a war. We just those are little things to ingratiate the royal family without causing any undue harm or danger to anywhere else. We're trying to do this as people.
You're totally not becoming Dutch. Lance has been playing Red Dead
No, I am
Redemption
not.
2.
Oh my god.
And I'm feeling some
I
Dutch
am not
here.
becoming Dutch.
Ugh.
Fuck that guy.
So, some chaos.
Yeah, it's just a small amount of chaos. Just to ingratiate ourselves with the royal families.
I think what
I seem like the bad guy, you could come and save us from whatever evil plans I have. I could poof away. Heroes.
I think what we're circling around here is some sort of feigning some sort of attack on the train, and then the Black Sand Security Company would conveniently be present to stop such a attack.
Yes, doing it is important. It's specifically targeted for the royal family. That way we can be seen as defenders of the realm, as it were. Yes.
What if we try to do this and then like some of them have like disintegrate and then you accidentally die? Like, that would look like a pretty big asshole.
Some of you may die, but that is a risk I am willing to take.
You may die. Let me just pull up that shadow step to make sure that it's not somewhere you have to be able to see.
It is somewhere you have to be able to see.
Okay.
That's problematic.
There
Yeah.
aren't a lot of shadowy places in a train car.
There is if you douse the lights.
There
and it's
are.
At night.
Yes. Yes.
But
There
then-
are if you do that.
But how do we but then how if everything's dark, okay, we're gonna have to do the theatrics before the darkness part. Otherwise no one's gonna actually see what happened.
Yeah, we do the theatrics, douse like, and the lights will like. We can just plan a strike or whatever. It's like Bran can make a wild swing with his sword, and he hits one of the lights, and it shorts out the lights or something like that.
Okay, what if it's not while the train is going, but we try to stage something when everybody's leaving the train?
That would be in the middle of the day, though.
Yeah, but we can kind of like protect them. I don't know.
What other good ways?
Somewhat ironically, I can prepare the daylight spell, but I don't have the darkness spell.
Lance, you have darkness.
I have darkness. I
Um,
can cast darkness.
Yes.
Jackal's gonna.
So hear me out, Molinar, hear me out.
Is that what I said I was gonna do?
What if I
Okay.
use a thunderous smite at the same time you cast darkness?
Okay.
So we have a little sword fight, and then we'll make it look like I have smitten you with a dark thundery thing, because you'll just disappear and be like, oh, he's gone, no, nothing.
That would work. Yeah. So it looks like he's like smoked me into a cloud of like I was smoked into smoke.
You should totally like Obi-Wan it and just leave like your robes behind.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, just like a pile of robes on the floor.
I banish
I mean-
thee.
You would then be so your magic ring requires you to have clothes on to change them.
I know. I was just thinking I'd just take another random bit of clothing.
Oh yes, and put it on top of it.
Or just
Yes.
drop it. Literally, like pull it out of my thingy and drop it. Because if we poof into darkness, everything's black, right?
Yep.
So no one can see anything. I think I'd drop the thing and then I'd nope away.
So you're doing darkness, not just no light.
Cast darkness
Okay.
on the area. So the idea was that he could smite me, thunderous smite, which is like a blah, and I could poof into like the poof of black smoke.
Throw the robe in the air.
Yeah, exactly. Like throw the robe in the air, or whatever. It's just like the empty robe flutters to the ground.
Let's get a whole bunch of ketchup packets.
Oh yeah, squirt ketchup all over it. So yeah.
I was kind of okay with like the ashes too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that would work. I can still hear.
Okay, so we have a finale. Now we need to work backwards to write the story.
This is a great writing exercise.
Such a bad idea.
This is a bad idea. When is it a good idea?
Never. I don't think you guys have ever had a good idea. That is only slightly accurate.
This is a bad. This is a bad idea.
I got a bad feeling about this.
2. He's a monk. Does he have? Do we have any like disposable weapons? Like I feel like we need a sword fight here.
I guess I can talk for him in terms of what weapons he had. Oh, never mind, you're back. What weapons do you have? Is that Charlie? Oh. His timer is the same as his ringtone, so it always like weirds me out. So you have your whip, your chain whip dagger. You have normal dagger.
I have 6 darts.
I think that's all you have. You don't have a rapier, do you?
I don't know if I have a sword.
I think
But-
you just really have the chain whip and another dagger.
You want the one other slice of
Sure.
margarita?
Sure.
You do? Okay.
At
It's
least,
yummy.
at least my alignment is mostly neutral.
I thought you're good.
I put neutral on the player sheet, but it's like Paladin's supposed to be LG.
Lawful.
Or you're lawful neutral, not. Okay.
Yeah,
You
I'm
have a
chaotic
code, and
neutral.
you follow it.
which puts me a little at odds. The character.
That's really good.
Well, like lawful neutral is very much you have a code. You will not break your code, but your code may not be the law.
Absolutely. This one didn't turn out
True.
quite as good because
Well, my code is my conquest.
I flipped it
Mm,
too soon,
That's your oath.
and the,
That's my oath.
So like, look at the bottom of that one.
Your code is your
The bottom
morality.
of that one turned out perfect.
So, like-
perfect level,
Yeah.
like nice crispy.
Yeah.
This one is
Guys,
the-
talk a little quieter. So your code is more what would you do, what would you not do, in terms of what you think is moral. A lawful neutral person is going to be much more, my code is what the law is. And if the law says I cannot do this thing, then no one should do this thing. Lawful neutral would say more, well, the law says this, but I think that might be unjust, or I think that's wrong. My moral code says this.
Lawful neutral is you have your own set of rules that you always follow.
The Mandalorian.
He definitely would be more LN.
Batman.
Batman.
Batman is lawful neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Batman's lawful good.
Not necessarily, because he doesn't always follow the law, because he breaks a lot of laws in his pursuit of
But
good.
his code is do not kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a very strict
Following
code he
his
follows
code.
that's good. It doesn't
Yeah.
being lawful good doesn't mean you follow the law.
Well, this seems pretty harmless in that we're definitely not planning on killing anybody. We're just trying to pump the
It's
stock.
gonna be theatric.
Someone's got to do something about that Batman.
I suppose as long as it doesn't get too out of hand, I could participate.
Mhm.
I guess I'm like, but would I feel bad for deceiving somebody? Or several people, or an entire train?
You want a second set?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Pizza party.
Sorry, I haven't eaten anything yet today, so.
Very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And just for this planning process, Rymel spent his whole life in search of the truth, so he's not cool with lying.
Yeah, I really like this one.
I'm also really bad at it, so it goes hand in hand. -1 to deception. So I'm probably gonna sit this one out or just stay in the back. 'Cause I
I'm
can't.
just standing in the back.
Considering I got most of this party in on a lie. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to pull Rymel over aside and say,
Get your act together, man.
hey, I want to say, like, hey, like, you seem like you're kind of in pursuit of knowledge, and in a way I am too, and I want to learn something about myself. And so I'm going to do this thing tonight on the train, and I was seeing if you wanted to join me too.
Pretty vague, but you had me at the pursuit of knowledge. I'm in.
Do you know, like, so I have some shrooms that I want to try on the train that I've been waiting to do.
Do you want me to sit next to you and see what happens?
No, I want you to do it if you want.
What are these shrooms?
We don't know.
It's the ones that he got for you because you were there. It's the ones that he got from the Feywild Pocket Dimension.
They're
Oh.
basically an archmage's shrooms. So what could go wrong?
You know what? It might bear fruit. I'm in.
I'm probably not going to be useful in this fight, so might as well be tripping around.
All right.
I'm laughing. They're staging a mock fight, and me and Jack in a corner, like, all right, time to do shrooms.
All right.
You guys are like.
So Molinar, you need to come up with a bad guy that you're gonna be. You need to come up with a narrative here, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I want to, again, it's got to be something that is believable, but also won't inspire retribution towards a certain group.
Could you maybe turn into one of those like mummy zombie things we fought on the other train?
Got to be humanoid.
I mean, you could make yourself look
Undead.
undead.
Like some kind of a spooky undead assassin or
Because it's
something?
undead, it's not humanoid.
Do you have alter self? Is it an alter self?
It's full, yeah, it can be full.
It's
full-
basically alter self. It's the changeling thing.
It just has to be humanoid.
I would make you roll for this one, but you could
See how
potentially.
good it was?
Yes.
Pretend to be
Kind
an
of like putting
undead.
on makeup.
I guess I'm kind of picturing some sort of spooky assassin thing that's not necessarily attributional to any particular races or creeds.
Yeah,
I need a line or something that makes it clear that, because I could just go assassin style and I could just do the hooded figure and all that stuff. It's like, but it needs to be evidence that I'm after the royal family and not after just the random people on the train doing stealing pocket change.
pretend to
I
be an undead general serving
Like, it seems pretty clear that you could be like a zombie version of yourself. You have to just maintain your same basic shape.
Mhm.
You can't have extra arms and legs, but you can basically look dead.
I don't think it'd be any difficulty.
I think it would be pretty clear that you're going after the royal family if you...
You can't be like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, or like have 6 arms.
Mhm.
But as long as you're humanoid shaped, that can look like a zombie.
Mhm. Yeah, sounds good.
And to be clear, we're not going to hurt any of the royal guards, right?
Why not?
Well, I don't think so.
Because that would be bad.
You did see a number of guards coming on with the royal family. Like, they're not unguarded. And you kind of watch Mari sitting in the back like, so how are you planning to deal with all of that? Are you planning on isolating? Are you...
Well, I think what perhaps we could do is we could cause a ruckus or something that would alert the guards and draw them all away, and then attack the royal family. From the other end or whatever as diversion.
Aren't they all sleeping? Like, when is this happening? I'm so
The guards
confused.
are all awake.
9 at this point.
Even the guards are all going to be awake all night, unless the guards are asleep, in which case they're shit guards. So draw
Could
all
you-
the guards away.
Could you do a stunning strike without, like, mortally wounding?
Lucky we were here. Sorry, what?
What if you did, like, a stunning strike without, like, mortally wounding anybody?
I can do that.
Because they haven't wronged us, so I'd rather not see them get hurt.
Yeah, I'd say you could, as long as you impact, you can impact with intent to not cause damage if you're doing stunning strike. In the same way that I would allow Victor to do that with extract aspects.
Because that would create enough of a ruckus where it might seem like we're needed.
Wait, so explain your thought process, or explain your thoughts, or what you're...
Okay, so meta, out of character. I'm just like, okay, so there's this guarded train car with the royals in it, right? Like, and as she mentioned, there's a lot of guards. So why would it make sense for them to need somebody to defend them unless the guards... Let's just say, I'm gonna kill the royal family, and then you, like, knock a couple guards out really quick. And then I go, I'm here to save you. And then we do our little...
Okay, I got it. Everybody else pretends to be alternate royal guards via alter self, and you pretend kill these other guards, and then Bran saves the day.
Who has alter self?
I have alter self. I bought an alter self elixir.
That's true.
Okay,
a couple
so-
people did actually.
Oh, yeah!
'Cause I remember we bought a bunch of alter selves.
You did!
I have one as well.
To use at the gala.
Aren't you a little bit short to be a stormtrooper? I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you. Pretend kill, eh?
I don't know.
Which means I can just whack and you go. "Arr!"
But then he still has to yeet his way out of there.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. So I still. John definitely has to be one left alive. Well, because we can't have all. We have to have some people who are clearly Black Sands being like, "Aha! Black Sands is here! Hurrah! Hurrah!" I'm pretty sure that's the technical term.
It's great playing, guys.
It worked great. No doubt.
My worry about that plan, though, is about how
Yeah.
are we going to get the bad guys that are being disguised, or are we all going in as royal guards?
No, because we want to make sure that when people are like, oh yeah, those are Black Sands people who are saving the day. Okay, so I would like, which car is the Royal Train car?
All the way at the end.
Okay. I would like to go to the Royal, like, just kind of head back, and is there a way I can get, what?
Isn't the one in front of the Royal Train car the bar car?
No, there's other cars behind that. The bar car is kind of in the center. Because remember, when you guys fought the Mummy Lord, it was bar, then a few more cars, and then storage.
This is a really bad plan.
And then a few storage and an end, yeah.
And then now it is Royal Car.
What happens if we fuck this up and then we have to like disavow being the Black Sands and then we become like the Gray Sands?
That was me laughing, being like, "Oh, this could only go well."
I don't know what to worry about. I would like to. It's like, situation. I'm supposed to go for a quick reconnoiter. Don't mind me. I would like to go.
A what?
Recon.
Oh, a reconnoiter?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to move you. Yes, I'm listening. I'm just kidding.
I would like to kind of mosey my way back to as far back as I can go. I want to like get to the train car in front of the Royal Train car, or I guess in front of the one in front of it, and just like peer through the window and just kind of see how many. I want to see.
So
like,
you're going into the luggage car?
Whatever car is there that I can like peer in and see all their guards posted in front of the door, or like what does it look like?
I'm assuming you're trying to do this without waking anybody up.
Do you have Pass the Trace?
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock.
Yes.
I imagine the bar car is still hopping.
Oh, the bar car is hopping, but there's sleeping cars past that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go through the sleeping cars.
Okay, roll stealth. There's a.
Oh yeah, there is a
That wasn't a you. You get to
reroll. Okay, the second roll was worse. It was worse. No. Stealth.
the 9.
9 plus 7.
I
That's
guess.
pretty good.
I guess I rolled an 8.
Oh boy.
So 9 plus 7 is 16.
16. Okay. Like they're not particularly perceptive. They're just people. You manage to like. There's a moment where you open up one of the like slidey doors, and it kind of creaks, and you realize for a moment that Lev-Trains, while pretty quiet, are levitating on electrical energy, like magical electrical energy. So there's a buzz from the outside.
There's people going to be going between the cars, going to take a piss
Yes.
and all that stuff. I mean, a train car is never going to be silent.
No,
ever.
and you manage to like time it well that you don't wake up anybody.
Even if I did wake up people, why would I care? People are going to be going.
I don't
in
know.
and out
Just
of
let
the
me
cars
narrate.
all the
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Hold on, I don't care that much.
Cool. Yeah, you managed to not really wake anybody up in any sort of suspicious way.
Okay.
Roll perception. As you're now, you are at the last of the sleeping cars. Last of the sleeping cars. This is why there was a stealth roll. Last sleeping car sneaking it, like trying to peek into the luggage car where the guards are. You do see 6 guards inside the luggage car. Some of them kind of sitting on top of some of the crates. 2 of them standing very much at attention at the door. And 2 more kind of playing a card game on another crate. They've like taken someone's luggage and turned it so that they can sit in it. 6.
And behind that is just the royal car and nothing else.
Yes, you see a very ornate, through the tiny window, you see what it looks like very ornate decoration.
I can think of all kinds of ways to fill the royal family. Having all 6, or having 6 cars in one train car with doors on each end. Out of the train car, open and lock doors.
Let's do it.
But we're not trying to. So, I'm trying to think of a way to make Black Sands look good without looking like we planned this. Because that's the problem. It's like we have to look like we didn't plan this. We just happen to be helpful.
You just happen to be helpful on both legs of your journey.
Can I re-roll as Can I re-roll as a chaotic evil?
You would know, as people who live in Damara, shit doesn't usually happen on Lev-Train rides.
Unless there's fucking zombie demon mummies.
Yes, the first one was not you.
That was not our fault.
But out of
Someone brought a zombie mummy onto the train.
I'm
but
just
it's
gonna
very much like you've been on 2 train rides.
Yes, but the
And 2 of them have had shit happen.
Yes, but they both have extraordinary things. One of them had a zombie demon mummy, and the other one has the royal family. The royal family is always a target. They travel with guards.
I just want to say, if I was Torun right now, this would be so much easier.
In what way?
We could clear out that fucking train car, murder all the guards, and then make it look like there was a real threat. Like, but
You might lose the rest of your party.
but my paladin.
I wouldn't mind.
I don't know.
Okay, you'd lose like a third of your
Mari.
party.
Mari.
Mari would be gone. She'd go off with Rymel, who's not listening, so...
Oh yeah, Grant, did you miss that?
We killed
I
all the
heard
guards.
if Torun was here, things would be so much easier. Something missed half the party. Okay, maybe only a third of the party dies or something like that.
Oh, no, it was that he was gonna murder the guards.
Like, we could actually murder people. I mean, my character would be okay with it at least. But
And you
lawful
were
neutral.
surprised when they, like, hemmed and hawed over resurrecting you?
But everybody liked Timbers, and he was a little murdery.
He was.
Was he? I
But
don't.
so
I
were the
wouldn't
rest of
characterize
us.
him as.
He wasn't, like, evil
He was
murdery.
murdery.
I
He
just
was not
like,
innocent
That sounds
murdery.
like fun. Oh boy, here I go kill it again.
I played with my food as Timbers. A lot.
Yeah, but your food is usually attacking you first.
Okay. So we've got. Oh gosh. Okay, is Molnar, are you coming back with your report, your scouting report?
Yes, I'm gonna come back to the group and I'm gonna explain what I saw.
Oh shit. So you're saying even if we do pull this off, there may not be much of an audience.
That's the problem. Is we have to make sure there's enough of an audience.
Do we need a real audience, or is like the royal family enough of an audience, right?
It probably would be enough of an audience
know?
just to be the royal family, yeah.
You understand in character, I can't really offer a lot more suggestions here, other than how does it make sense for me to even show up?
That's the thing. Like, how does it make sense for us to show up? Ooh.
Yeah, how would you know?
Oh wow, that's great.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Without
We're
leaving
having kombucha.
Cactus fruit.
nice,
agave?
without leaving a trail of dead bodies.
Yeah, but so does the agave.
Alternate train of thought. The one daughter likes to sneak out. Molinar, convince her to sneak out and meet you somewhere once we get to the capital city. Bad things happen everywhere we go, so instead of staging a fake attack, we could stop a real one.
So, like, in Uthdamel?
Yeah.
The hard part there would be making it sound like we didn't lure her into a trap.
Yeah, I mean, you can just tell her, like, bad things happen everywhere we go. We're Black Sands. We solve problems. There are going to be problems. I mean, you can be front, like, you can sit in the front row and watch us solve them. I'm a good line character. I don't want to stage a fake attack.
Yeah, the thing is, though, the only problem there is the family being like, oh, you dumbass, you went and endangered yourself, and luckily these people saved you. But it's your own stupid fault.
No, I'm not saying she gets attacked, but she comes with us and watch us do good.
This is the
So
wrong
Still,
party
that
for this.
We only have her word, and her word doesn't carry a lot of value. This is
But
a good
she's
opportunity.
beloved.
Yes, but again, her word doesn't carry a ton of value. So if she's like, "These guys are great, I swear," they'll be like, "Yeah, sure." But here, I feel like there's a good opportunity because the royal family is contained into one train car, so we can attack multiple of them.
The royal siblings.
The royal siblings, but it'll like the entire future of the kingdom is in one train car.
Okay.
How much battery do you have?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It'll last for another.
I got 21. So I'm gonna.
I don't know where the other church is.
Oh. Grab the red extension cord. Okay.
Also, while I'm upstanding, we got merch. We got merch. These are briefs. We got merch. We got merch. We got merch. Okay, I'm gonna go get an extension cord now.
Oh god.
Weird segue. I love it.
I mean, people do worse things on YouTube.
True. You make a good point.
They're longer than the shorts I'm wearing underneath.
This is true, but still, you stole my underwear.
I did. They don't fit.
That's the real scandal here. Well, boys, we appear to be at an impasse. Or we just hope something bad happens and we save the day?
Okay, how do we draw the guards away from the... Unfortunately, the train ran all the way to the end.
I mean,
Make them believe that something's wrong with the train.
Or like a legitimate illusionary threat that would pull the guards away.
Yeah, like make them convince them something's wrong with the train. Like the train's like magic is
I
going
could
out.
make a lot of mean kangaroo rats, but I don't know if that's gonna be a big enough draw.
Might be somewhat of a calling card. For some reason, the first thing my mind goes to is like the Bugs Bunny skit with like the leg from behind the door, like, yoo-hoo, boys!
Hey, guys.
Also Molinar. Once again, Torun, I could just summon a demon.
I have minor illusion, but... You can summon a demon?
If I was Torun.
Oh. I was like, that doesn't sound like something Grand should be able to do.
Just let a demon loose back there and be like, oh, hey, we heard you. Just a pile
You
of...
guys have some problems back there.
There's just pile of just
Don't you worry
gore.
about that.
No.
Yeah, just a solution.
No, but spiritual weapons still not a good idea. Do they have to be kangaroo rats, Mike?
Yeah, they do. Sorry.
Yeah, that ruse won't last long.
Okay, what about this? What if... okay, so it's all sleeping cars, and then is there only one luggage car? The guards are in? There's not two luggage cars, the guards are in one and the other one's empty.
Are we inside sleeping cars?
You are...
Or are we forward of the dining cars?
Are you guys talking in a sleeping car or in one of the forward cars? That's up to you guys.
What's in the forward cars?
No, I mean, like,
Where
where
you
are
were
we?
sitting before.
Are we in the sleep? I mean, are we staying in the sleeping cars? Like, is that where we
yes.
sleep? Okay.
Yes, you will sleep in the sleeping cars.
Okay. So we have placement, sort of.
Hear my question.
I did not. What was yours?
is there just one baggage car, or are there two baggage cars? So the guards are in the only baggage car, or is there another baggage car?
I'm trying to remember what I made
thought
for
there
this
were two
train.
baggage-
There were 2 baggage cars, yes.
So I went through a baggage car and then looked through that and saw the other baggage car
Yes.
full of. Okay. So
Trying to
here's
remember
a thought. What if we cause an explosion or something in the empty baggage car, draw all the guards into it, all the guards get... Most of the guards are... Okay, here's what's up. Right, okay. Cause a scene in the baggage car. Blow it up or something. Guards rush in, take out a bunch of the guards. But don't kill them. Just take out most of them. There's some threat, me, in some form or whatever, like crying, death to the royal family. But almost all the guards are dead, except for 1 or 2 that we leave alive. And then Black Sands rushes in from the sleeping cars, where they would be, to take out me, right, and save the royal family. And the guards would be like, "Oh my gosh, if you guys didn't come, we would have been, we would have been overrun because we would have been goners. Take out most of the guards. So cause some distraction to draw the guards, most of the guards at least, into the other baggage car, and then take them all out.
When you say we,
A couple of us.
okay.
You can go into the baggage car easily and set up some stuff.
That also assumes their procedure is to send the majority of their guards away from the family they're protecting. I would do the opposite.
You just hear the train decouple.
Wait for the madness to come to you.
Yeah, if I had 10 guards, I'd say don't leave my side. Like we're all staying in the same car. We all live and die together.
Well, they're not in the same car though. All the guards are outside of the royal car. At least there are 6 guards outside of the royal car.
So you've seen 6 guards. They are outside.
Okay, what if you guys exit the train, you climb up over all the trains to the back, you then go in the royal car, but not through
the back?
Like through the back.
Easy enough.
Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
That's a legit
incursion.
Incursion, right?
Now this train is not moving at normal train speed.
Yeah.
It's a lot of wind up there.
Yeah.
It's not a sneaky thing. It's a not getting blown off by the amount of wind and the electrical currents that are holding the train elevated.
We're not going to the bottom of the train.
It's so that it passes. No, it passes through rings.
Oh, it's on a ring.
It's on rings.
It's like a hyperloop.
Yeah.
I was
Passes
thinking like
through rings,
Borderlands.
but it's levitating between.
I was thinking monorail.
No, it's Lev.
A maglev rides on a monorail.
Yes. I didn't say mag. It is a Lev.
Sorry, I also made the
that goes
assumption
through
of
rings.
maglev.
I apologize. That was not clear. Yes, they are like rings that it passes through, like the Snowpiercer.
That's dope.
It's a. Don't worry about it. It's a show.
Did you watch the series?
Snowpiercer.
Did you watch the series?
Yes.
Yeah.
All humanity is gone, and everything is.
I have a significant fear. There's that one episode, remember, where they get rid of all the bad guys by decoupling on the side. The side. I have a significant fear that's going to happen to us.
Has it been 15 minutes?
It could be. It has been 15 minutes.
Okay, bye.
You watch as Jackal kind of stands up. And where are you going?
Forward to the front of the train.
Okay, front of the train. Starts to move out, kind of grabbing his pack as he goes. You doing anything as you leave?
Well, I'll look at Rymel and see if he wants to come.
Kind of just.
I'm like, good luck with your guys' adventure, gang. And I'm gonna follow Jackal out.
Wait, what?
As I
Wait,
open the door, though, I'm gonna turn around and say, like, oh, by the way, if you're going to the top route, I have 2 grappling hooks you can use like to climb along the top. I'm just gonna leave them behind if you need them.
And you watch as they exit the train, and I will deal with you guys in a bit.
We're so fucked. Well, Molly, it's just you and me and Leo now, and Mari.
I'm not sure how much help I can be. I can try. I can try. I have a stat block now because I'm being played in another campaign, but...
I feel in the same boat, Mari. Don't worry.
Kind of
It's
sidebar.
only a level 3 sorcerer. You might not want to get her killed.
I mean, I have no problem sticking it to the man, but
Yeah.
You paying attention to what's going on, sweetie?
It's the same director
they're talking
as,
to you.
Parasite. If you've seen that, it's great. Director's really good.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Never heard of it.
No, we won't, because we're going to my parents. Watch it on Monday.
We'll watch it when we come home.
Okay, that works.
Depending on how late we come home.
are you watching Parasite or Snowpiercer?
Snowpiercer.
Have you seen Parasite? Oh my god, you have to watch everything this person has made.
He's right.
All right, so what are you guys doing? You just
Apparently
watched.
missing out.
You just watched Rymel and Jackal leave, going towards the front, not the back.
I feel like half of our plan just walked out the door.
Well, we just give up and go to sleep then. We just wasted an hour of.
I wasn't part of it.
No, well, I mean, yeah. Fine.
I just here. Why are you glad at me?
I'm gonna get a drink.
Doesn't want us to do anything, so
I
let's go
didn't-
to sleep.
I didn't say. I've literally just watched. I just work here. Y'all make your own decisions.
You guys should do it.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Right now it's just the three of us, so I have to be the bad guy by myself.
And I have to be the good guy by myself.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be me and John fake fighting each other.
With Victor.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
breath.
Yeah, Victor's just like, oh, and that's 2 points.
Godzilla and King Kong. Oh my gosh.
Ding, 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 ding.
Also fun movie to
1,
watch.
2, 3. Yeah.
Real talk though, I can't wait for Mortal Kombat. So plan B. Let's get drunk.
Plan.
Yes.
What's plan B?
Let's get drunk.
I don't know how to do that. I can't
Sure.
offer constructive feedback that involves hurting people unless they've wronged us or they're in the way somehow of a very tangible goal of mine.
Well, this doesn't seem to be much interest in doing something of this nature.
Damn paladins.
Adventure, the new adventure, back to the dining car, where there's quite an expensive bottle of tasty beverages. Perhaps we explore that opportunity.
DM, I would like to say, I want to be extra vigilant for if anybody else might be looking to do nair doings.
Okay.
Any narrative roles?
Just for the night, roll an insight check.
Oh lord.
I'm also gonna laugh so hard if Ashley had this whole like Royal Family gets attack scheme going and we're just screwing it up.
I don't think it would go well for us.
Well, I rolled a brand roll. That was a 3.
What was it?
A 3.
Ooh boy.
Wait, what is it? The
There's a
German
metal
Crow.
dragon flying above us. Hold on.
No,
You do know that he has drugs.
I know he has them.
You did not invite him for drugs.
Well, I mean, you guys seem busy with your own thing.
Well, now we're just busy getting drunk,
You have message, don't you?
drowning our sorrows and grumbling about how we weren't able to stage a coup. Fake coup.
A fake coup.
A boo.
I will give you a moment to like if you want to.
What if, and hear me out, while
You have
Jackal's
enough that everybody could take it.
while Jackal's
Well,
tripping
I
on
have that
mushrooms,
plan
we
for
convince
us.
him that the royal family
You
is
would.
here to take his mice.
What?
what did I learn? Did I learn that I could grow them in my bag of holding?
Yes, because
Grant
time
heard
is
me.
distorted in the bag of holding, it would take. You're not quite sure how long it would take.
Yeah.
Just 'cause pocket dimensions are weird, but it is possible.
Okay. I just need to make sure I have enough spores that I can.
Yeah, and you can take some of the spores off of it before you consume.
Okay.
These mushrooms are very obvious spores. So, if you would like to, invite others.
Okay. I guess I would. I'll send a message to Molinar. I'll say, how's the planning going? You sure you don't want to go on an adventure?
Send out a message back. Your adventure sounds far more exciting than the one we're planning. Ours just includes booze.
So, Molinar, and hear me out. What if while he's tripping on mushrooms, we convince him that the royal family is trying to steal his kangaroo mice?
Just Jackal
That could
going
work,
on a
that could work.
rampage.
Problem solved. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Jackal. I wouldn't do that to you.
To get into your alignment.
And Mari, as you guys are leaving, is like, I'm going to go to bed. This is like a good night. And she goes,
Good night.
Just to, so I don't have to worry about her.
Right.
I hear Sapphire calling my name. Let's go.
All right, who is partaking in the mushrooms? I'm going to
gonna
assume that
have them
Molinar,
drink,
okay.
And then I'm gonna go join.
Did you tell everybody else about the mushroom?
I'm gonna turn to those having drinks with me and say, it appears that Jackal has an enjoyable fungi of sorts that might perhaps open our minds to new things. Sounds like good fun. I plan to partake and I invite them to you. Clearly have nothing else occurring this evening, if you choose not to, then good night. If you choose to, then yeah. Then Archibus is gonna totter back to.
You guys got that, right?
I feel like I
Yeah.
should chaperone.
Oh, you have an Archibus mini, so people can see what it looks like.
I do have a visualization of Archibus. Let me put him in the general chat because I can do that.
General chat.
Here's Archibus. I spent a long time on Hero Forge in the past week.
How does one see the
It's the one that says general. Or if you go up under text channels, it says general. What do you?
Oh, Jesus. Ah, there he is.
Yes.
Ah,
It's in the
yes,
corner
ah,
there. Oop. I did not have a scene prepared for this.
Oh, I didn't actually think you. Yes, so that's what Archibus looks like if you have a scene going. If not, he looks.
This is magnificent.
He looks like an archaeologist with a big, kind of mutton choppy beard.
Oh, you could share
White.
screen.
I can, but Discord doesn't like me in terms of sharing screen.
Oh.
Can I do it on this one?
You can try. It might take you longer than you want.
Green?
That's
Yeah.
Archivist.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to share the screen.
He's a
It's
funny
fine.
looking gnome. You missed
He's
out.
not a gnome. He's a. Oh, did you get it? Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. There's Archibus.
He's a human. He's not a gnome.
That's a terrible facial hair.
It is
It
a
is.
terrible facial hair choice, but it is what Archibus has chosen.
It's like Dr. Livingston.
All right. So who is gonna go partake?
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I
Okay.
don't like this. It's really close today.
A lot of planes.
We're really close.
It's funny for being an engineer that Discord gives you so many problems.
It doesn't work.
It does. All right. So who is going drugging? Who is getting lit? I know Rymol, Molinar, Jackal. So Leodar and Bran, are you having drugs?
I will be
Or are you going to sleep?
I will be chaperoning them like a good paladin. So
I will be too.
we don't want them to have a
Okay.
bad trip.
Okay.
And who better to ensure that they don't have a bad trip than me?
I enjoy.
All right.
The conquest paladin with a fear aura.
Brandon Lego chaperoning the kids.
Yep. All right. So, where are you taking the drugs? Are you doing this in the? Have you come back to the sleeping compartment,
No.
or are you doing this just in a random
Well,
compartment?
are there?
Where are you injecting the
I want a
marijuanas?
good view. Like I would. My thought process would be to find a location where there's like a sweeping window as the train going by over a landscape and looking out. So I'd want to make sure there's
Okay.
interesting things to look at.
Okay. So you head up to the train car, the like sitting car that you were in before.
Yeah.
There's no one there because at this point it's about like 9:30.
Yep.
And
Everyone's in bed by 9? Bunch of lamos.
or in the drinking car.
Okay.
This is just the like sitting and talking car.
The lounge.
So you sit at one of the tables, and Jackal, you take a second and put out your little dispensary of mushroom, kind of dividing it into.
Sorry, I have 8%.
I have 36, so.
Are you gonna make tea or are you just gonna mainline this shit?
It's up to you how you want to consume it. You have 4 portions out in front of you.
Is that how many I have total?
No, you have probably
10.
you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 portions worth, and then enough to plant a small amount.
Okay. Well, can't you like harvest the spores from them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd be able to plant some. You would have enough to plant.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep 2 then, and then I'll offer. How many of us? There's 1, 2, 3 of us.
There's 3. Sorry,
Okay, well,
I
I'm
counted
gonna take a
myself.
double. I'm gonna take a double then.
You're gonna take a double?
Yeah. why not?
Okay.
I'll leave 2 behind.
Sounds exciting, guys.
So how are you guys consuming the mushrooms?
I don't know how you do.
I don't know. How are you doing it?
I heard tea version was an option. I'm gonna go with that one. Feel fancy.
You guys making tea? Are you?
I don't know. I think they're dried, so I think I'm just gonna try to eat 2 of them and see what happens.
I'm gonna watch him eat 2 of them and just I'm gonna watch him for a minute and just see if it does something, if it works.
Okay. So Molinar, I need you to make a con save.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I didn't do anything.
Or not Molinar, Rymol, not Rymol, Jackal. I got there
Wow,
eventually.
Can I fail?
You can consciously like roll with disadvantage.
I would like to roll with disadvantage.
Okay, go for it.
Sorry,
For
Mister.
taking tolerance.
Why is he rolling disadvantage?
He wants to fail.
Because you usually throw up after you take
Is that
mushrooms.
17 total?
No,
Which is why
17 and
you
then
do
that
the
20.
tea.
No, 17, like just natural.
Oh god.
So I've heard.
What does that
He
mean?
rolls stupidly well. What is this like? Fail. Damn it.
That's okay. I'll count that as your first dose.
Yeah, I mean,
You saved 2.
double.
I know.
Plus, what on my con?
Yeah.
Plus 5, so I got a 20.
So you watch as he takes the first one and kind of sits there for a second, like nothing seems to be happening. He looks very disappointed.
So then I pop in the second dose.
Another disadvantage.
Well, there we go.
Okay, so that's 10.
Okay. As he chews on that second one,
No
you kind of
matter.
watch as he's chewing, and then his eyes, the pupils dilate, and his eyes blink and blink. And you watch as he slowly, his head kind of just, he
Jackal, you should drink.
sits back in the chair.
Can I offer him some water?
He's breathing. His breath is very steady, but he appears unconscious.
Right.
They do say that
What
edible
would the-
takes a while to kick
I will
in.
get to what you do in a second. The other two, watching this, what do you do? I guess the other four of you, what do you do?
I'm heating up tea. I just plan to. I'm heating up tea. I plan to just dip it in and then drink.
There's a metal dragon. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I make a medicine check for if I know how to, if I can help them at all? Like in his tea preparation.
Okay, go ahead, Rymel.
I was gonna say I was making tea while he's doing that. So once my tea's ready, I'm just gonna dip it in and drink.
Okay, roll yours with disadvantage as well. Con with disadvantage.
15.
Okay, that's enough. You also kind of, it takes you a little longer than Jackal, but you feel your consciousness start to slip as everyone else watches your eyes dilate and suddenly just... Molinar.
How many mushrooms was it?
He took 2, Rymel took 1.
There's only one in front.
You have 1 in front of you.
Well, into the abyss.
All right, roll disadvantaged con save.
I feel like this is about to turn
So
into a
I'm assuming
very
you mean
weird
two.
one shot.
Ooh, that was...
But
Con save?
Yep.
I have +0 to con
So
save.
3?
So 3.
Molinar knocks the fuck out immediately. Like the other two took a second of like wavering back and forth. Molinar just passes out cold. Bran, what was your con save?
A con? Or
1? Or no, con, medicine check?
oh. Oh. I didn't hear you give me the approval. It's a 14.
Okay. You go past each of them, kind of putting your finger on their necks. Their hearts are beating a little faster than normal, but steadily. Their breathing is steady. They seem to be on a massive trip, but nothing seems off.
All right, as long as they stay hydrated, I think they're off to La La Land.
All right. So, my druggies. Jackal, you're the first. Your vision starts to cloud. Everything becomes dark for a second. And you hear a voice. And as you're listening, you can't quite make up what's being said, and you can't... What languages do you speak?
Thinking of
Common, Gnomish, and Goblin.
Okay. There's some... It's not quite guttural, but harsh language being spoken, just in like the back of your mind. And as you feel that opening your eyes, you're floating in this inky blackness. And as you're floating there, kind of listening to these words, Molinar and Rymel kind of slowly appear next to you, their eyes blinking open. You all hear these same words. What languages do you all speak?
Common Draconic.
Okay, and Rymel?
Common and Dwarvish.
Common Goblin.
Yeah, I know. We can like talk.
Molinar, you hear Draconic. You hear kind of what you could only assume might be a folk song. Spoken in Draconic, in a gravelly, thick tone. And you hear this voice saying, I want to know what it's like. I want to find out. Almost wishing. This disembodied voice. And there's something familiar about it. All of you kind of recognize this familiar tone. And your vision starts to, this tiny pinprick of light expand. And you feel yourself zooming into an image. And you see a dragon kind of standing there. Copper. Kind eyes.
Are we floating in the vacuum?
You are now in this image with them, but the dragon does not seem to regard you. Not a particularly large dragon. For any of you who have seen a dragon before, this does not seem like an adult dragon. Young. Kind of sitting there, staring off into the distance. And you hear, kind of echoing in the room, my dear, sweet child, allow me to help. As a humanoid figure walks out from a previously dark corner, wearing, oh yes, good call.
It should be copyright free.
There we go. Let's swap the music. As this figure, kind of white hair, white eyes, cropped short, these very beautiful silks adorning her, walks out from the shadows. My dear, allow me to help. And reaches her hand out to this draconic figure, who puts one talon in the center. And you watch as this bright red and black energy shoots out from her hand and starts to encompass this draconic figure until she's outlined only in electrical red lightning, shrinking down, 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 until you see as it dissipates and the figure disappears. The naked form of someone you recognize. Standing up, you see short, copper red hair. Human. Desk. Standing in front of you. Looking at her hands.
This is so on
And then
point.
reaching her hand out to try and do something. And nothing. A smile crosses her face, and the image fades. You see another image appear of her in her workshop. You know it well. Trying to work with something and desperately trying to just bring magic into it. And something is blocking her own innate magic, and you see the just frustration as she throws the item across the store, shattering on the wall. And the image fades. But as it fades, you just hear in her voice, is there some way to go back? And as it fades, you hear, I'm going to take a second and I'm going to do a sidebar with both Leo and Bran.
I've got another one that might be a little less intense here.
Leo and Bran, I will message you.
Oh Lord.
John.
On
I'm
where?
going on Facebook.
Got it. Okay.
What is happening? What was the first thing that the dragon said? You gotta know. Yes.
I want to know what it's like.
I want to know what it's like. I want to.
I don't know what it's like.
All right, you guys are gonna get your fake attack. We're gonna be possessed by the dragon. What's a note?
Oh yeah, that's how we shared them.
So, fun facts: Des is actually a dragon.
Hey, good to know.
Not when they're young. She was an impatient young copper dragon who decided, I want to. She aerialed herself, is what happened.
Is that real? That's in canon? That's not just like a dream?
That is real.
Someone took
Why do you think Des is so weird and has like everything is kind of dragon themed that she's made?
Someone took pee on her.
Isn't she?
You poor. That's why Lance knows I was practicing this literally 2 days ago.
Yep.
You poor dear. My sweet child. That's
This is
what
only
I
a 2-minute
do.
track.
It's what I live for.
It's blueberry and coffee.
Ooh.
All right. So you watch as the picture fades, and you're met with just lightning cracks across your vision, and you see a familiar body on the floor. You see Melion. Melion's half elf, right, Victor?
Yes.
Okay. He's
The guy whose dead body we found in the
Oh.
temple.
Yeah, you see the same lightning cracked body crumpled on the floor. And there's a soft sob in the back of your head as the image of Leo appears. He's a bit fuzzier than Des was, as if this was just subconscious in his brain. What do you want to do?
Can we move around? Can we see each other?
You can see each other. He does not seem to acknowledge you at the moment. Leo, if you would like to... You are confronted again in the back of your head as you've played this scenario over and over and over with the body of Melion.
What's being asked? Sorry.
Is there anything that your subconscious would do?
It would just play that whole
You-
scene again. It would just
Okay.
the discovery and any possible endings at this point.
Yeah, so essentially how this will work for John and Victor, while we are in your subconscious, you dictate the scene.
Neither of them had a mushroom.
No, but you are invading their subconscious.
They're dreaming and we're in their dream.
Everyone is dreaming at all points. That's how brains work. It's just when you're dreaming, it's very obvious. Anyone that you're able to have a connection with, you could potentially enter their subconscious.
We can enter the royal family's dreams.
Ooh.
If you learned how to control it.
Ooh. I like that. Gotta grow some more mushrooms.
Oh man, Inception, D&D edition.
So, Melion, what do they see? They also can interact with anything you decide they can interact with. If you feel, it's kind of up to you. Do you feel them in your subconscious? Because you are awake.
I would assume so. Would I have to roll a perception check for that, or?
Yeah, roll perception.
Sort of sitting there like, that's kind of weird. This is kind of weird.
Weird, man.
I'm looking at you guys and somehow agree.
Like, I'm assuming yes, just because I have a passive perception of 20, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
actually, Victor, you would, like, with your passive, unless you roll above a 20, that you notice. You are very in tune with your body, and something feels weird.
I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm gonna just be like. Actually, I'm just gonna talk to John. Bran. Be like, do you feel that? Do you feel anything? I feel weird.
You do not yet.
I feel pretty normal. I'm gonna check his forehead.
I don't.
Contact over here.
I just feel like something's.
Leo,
My thoughts. I don't know.
we're supposed to be watching them now. I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna try to focus on them.
Okay. For you guys, what are you doing as you watch your friend kind of bawling over?
What do we see? We see Leo crying over his body,
Mhm.
over Melion's body.
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
I want to walk up and comfort him.
Yeah, I was gonna put my hand on his shoulder and kind of.
Leo, you feel a hand on each of your shoulders. And there's a moment of feeling like you're being pulled. Do you allow that pull to happen?
Yes.
Okay. So, Leo, you feel this pull as both of their hands reach your shoulders. And Bran, you watch as his pupils dilate. And he collapses on the floor. Leo, you open your eyes. You see Rymel and Jackal, each with a hand on your shoulders. And you see the body of Melion in front of you.
I'm crying. What the fuck? I didn't even take anything. What the hell is going on? What?
I'm just gonna turn Jack over and like, where did you get these drugs again? I know I was there, but
What? Why is Melion? What? I'm ultimately confused. I'm gonna try to appreciate the mansion that we all explored in that fun ball.
Okay, you're imagining it?
Yes.
Okay, you have a moment of, you've probably had a lucid dream at some point, and you all watch as the image around you shifts. Going into that mansion. In the mansion of Alistar Stormcloak. Alatar Stormcloak. The body before you disappears, and you're left with just opulence.
Let's imagine the grove where we found the mushrooms.
You were imagining that?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
How about the mirror? We go to the mirror that we found Marion.
And you watch as the room shifts to the mirror of life trapping and the stained glass window. And you watch as it begins to shatter again.
so going through Rymel's head, so many bad things have happened. To like, I want to stand behind behind Leo and just say, "What's your happiest memory?"
We go to a tavern by the Akashef order. And I'm drinking with Melion. And it's just one of the best nights we had. Just obliterate everyone at this game. It was like we were just like on top of the world.
you hear the clinking of glasses as Melion and Leo are pounding down drinks. And Leo, you come halfway through drinking, cognizant in this moment, and slam down your glass. There's a moment of, wait, why am I here? And then you see Melion across the way smiling at you. Hey, brother! Can't let me beat you, can you?
You're never gonna win this, Melion.
That's the spirit. I knew you had it in you. One more, mate. And you both knock back another glass. As you watch it go down, and you feel the drunkenness now in your head, just swaying back and forth. And you both watch as both of them, just like, I love you, brother. You know I love you, right?
I love you. I love you. And I just start crying. Like my eyes are crying. I don't know if I did this in the real life or not, but like I'm just like,
That's
I
okay.
love you.
It's a dream. It's whatever you make it.
Rimo's gonna turn to Molinar and Jackal and just give like a full-fledged just smile. It's like happy things. Like, oh, happy
The
is.
Molinar, Jackal, and Rymel, I need you, since you are not the ones who are currently, it's not your dream, I need you to make a perception check. I've been sitting on this for so long.
9.
27.
27.
16.
In the corner of both of your eyes, you see kind of shapes where, like, you turn to look at them, but you can never quite focus on them. But Molinar, you hear kind of like this kind of clicking noise.
So clicker from last. Cool.
But you still, no matter where you look, you can't quite focus. It's just,
What does it sound like?
you can't hear it. Only he can.
Okay.
But both of you kind of like look around like this. Rymel, you watch as their heads kind of like move back and forth. And Leo, you watch as you are laughing and enjoying this moment, everything starts to fade. Do you remain in this space?
I try to linger as much as possible.
Okay. And as you fade, everything goes black. But there's a pinpoint of light, and you hear the sounds of swords. All of you hear the sounds of swords.
I go towards the sound of swords.
Yeah.
Okay. As the light gets bigger, the clicking noise continues in your head, Molinar. And Jackal, you still see what looks like these figures just in the corner of your eyes. You get glimpses.
Can I check or try to understand what it is?
Yeah, roll Arcana to see if you've heard of it.
$23.
Give me a second to check Lance's. Oh, that's 18%. I'm at 11%. It's gonna go well, guys.
What's the other one?
We do, and I don't know where it went.
Buy another charger.
We have another charger. It's just somewhere.
Buy another one.
Well, fuck off.
Shut up, man. You could afford a charger.
These they're company laptops. You shouldn't have to buy chargers for company laptops.
For you, there's a moment where you think back to the readings that you've had, and you have the moment of, okay, based on the fact that we are here in Leo's head, this must be something with the subconscious, maybe something with dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember back to creatures that have power in dreams. Quarry. Creatures that thrive in... Lance's face is perfect, because Lance knows what I'm talking about, because he watched me paint
Fuck
them.
you! Oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dying of sleep and not even know.
So you think of these creatures known as the Quarry. Not much is known about them. other than the fact that their domain is the world of dreams. People wake up having nightmares of these grotesque figures.
What do they look like?
They vary.
Bloody fucking horrifying. They look like.
Some appear almost insectoid but fleshy. Some appear a mass of writhing tendrils.
They're very Lovecraftian.
Some appear very rarely insectoid but surrounded by eyes. Those are known as the most dangerous of all. And there's a moment that you catch a flash of chitin in the corner of your eye. Black and pink. Lance's face when I said that went...
Fuck. That's what it said.
This is the problem with living with the DM. Alright,
Yeah, that's why I tell Amanda nothing. If you tell them anything, it's over.
See, but I have actual shit. So I have to make it.
Oh, yeah. Hiding the physical stuff's a lot harder.
Yeah. And I'm gonna let you stew on that while I take a bathroom break.
Alright, Lance, are we all gonna die? Or what,
Well, we're all gonna have nightmares because of what she made. She made like
Perfect.
fucking 6 of them, and they're very scary.
Did y'all have to drag me into this?
Fun. It'll be fun.
At least we're gonna know what Brand's backstory is.
a...
He wouldn't tell us anything. He stopped doing Vada's dreams to know what his deal is.
I would have said them, you just never asked.
That's what it is. I will. For the half game. For the half game. Yeah. You drink half, and you drink half of what's left, and then half of what's left. Until you're done.
But I mean, it technically with the infinite amount of time.
Yeah, the limit, but you know, back to the purpose.
the
No
limit
limit.
is S approaches infinity. Of how much volume is in your glass?
You have. You have. I must have put this game in here. I don't like.
All right. So, as you hear the clang of sword against sword, the image goes forward, and you see standing in the middle of a battlefield, fully decked out in plate armor, Bran. But in place of those large skeletal wings, you see feathered wings. Fighting soldiers, leading an army.
What kind of soldiers is he fighting?
You do not roll history.
Ooh.
Wouldn't they be like hordes or something?
I'll let you. It's your dream, so you'll get to dictate things based on what he says.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Hold up, let him roll.
Oh, roll, buddy.
14.
Okay, so based on that, what would he know, sort of thing? What does he see?
Is history check?
This was history.
Yeah,
Who are
so
you fighting?
we're fighting...
I have advantage on anything related to technology. If there's anything technology related in it, I would know.
Nope.
So, yeah. So we have behind me is a shining army, and we're fighting these hordes, like these invaders, dark and twisted humanoids.
Does Bran look his current age?
About the same. Yeah, who were we fighting? Ooh, if we're going back to that, aren't we?
It's whatever your dream is. Whatever's in the back of your subconscious is what they're seeing.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's a memory then. Yeah, we're vanquishing these disheveled hordes of twisted, scaled people as we charge through the city. You find yourselves riding horses and also wearing armor.
What continent?
Ooh, would you know where he is?
It's up to you.
Yeah. We're on the eastern front.
So towards the eastern approach.
Yeah. And that's
more desolate area.
That's mountainous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a dark, desolate, mountainous area.
Horizon?
On the horizon, what?
What do you see on the horizon line? Like desolate, mountainous
Yeah.
vistas or what?
As armies of undead? Yeah. Armies of a mix of undead and just these twisted draconic sorcerers is what we're facing. I'd like to beckon you all to ride with me for glory.
Does Bran look happy?
For glory! Yeah.
I don't know if happy is the word, but just like
Satisfied.
you've never seen him this like focused, like excited. Like I was selling the vibe of like charging into like a 1960s Vietnam like army colonel. Just completely so yeah, I guess happy in a way. I'm
Bran
probably
feels
like
alive.
I'm like cackling as I'm freaking cutting things down left and right in front of me. So yeah, in a way you've never seen me this just happy and excited to be somewhere. Onward, men!
Do you respond to his call?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look sort of quizzically and like,
Holding a large sword. Feeling natural in your hand, despite the fact that you don't know how to use
I don't
them.
I don't like big swords.
You have dressed in full armor.
What do I look like? But I'm like archivist.
You're wearing the armor of the realm at the time.
What do you look like? You're a changeling. You have so much flexibility there.
I get to pick.
Yeah. You're awake in this realm. You can pick whatever you want. You look like your gnomish self.
I feel like I would look if I would subconsciously be in a character who's wearing armor and carrying a big sword. The only person I know who does that is Bran, so I'm gonna look like Bran.
So there's now two Brans.
It's like, why do I look like him?
As your subconscious kind of associates this with him.
It has to be someone I've seen before.
Oh, you can make up someone. You just can't. You can't come up with the image of someone you haven't seen. In terms of like imitating them.
Well, I mean, again, the person that first comes to mind would be
Yeah,
Bran.
that's okay. If that's who you turn into, that's who
What
you turn
would I
into.
do? I love mushrooms. It's the first thing I think
Yeah,
of.
it's fine.
It's the first thing I
And
think of.
Bran, roll perception.
Okay. In my mind, you guys are dropping like right into a memory, like as you would otherwise.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. Oh damn it! I always forget. We're well, I rolled an 11. What's
It
the
does
mod?
not.
It's a
Sorry,
12.
I'm more invested in these.
That was a 12.
Give me a second.
Are we all on like riding on steeds?
Now you are.
All right. What was your roll, Bran?
12.
12? That's
Mhm.
enough. You look back, because this would be a weird thing to see, is you see yourself riding a steed. No wings. Just sword out on a steed behind you. I
With a
need
quizzical look.
with a quizzical look. I need you to make a Constitution save. Or no, Charisma save.
Charisma save.
Giant kangaroo.
No.
Like
Yeah.
tails.
It's a 25.
Okay. You look at it for a second and then shake your head. I realize that should have been Charisma. That should have been Wisdom. I'm sure it's still pretty high.
23.
Yeah. You shake your head like, no, that can't be right, and you keep looking forward. But you all watch as he looks back, kind of like quizzical, and shakes it off and goes forward.
Riding over the bodies
do
of
you
our
do?
vanquished enemies.
I look down
Well, I was gonna ride after him.
and suddenly I'm riding a giant horse-like kangaroo rat.
Okay.
It's bounding.
I need you to make another perception check.
Oh, a nat 13 plus like.
This is Inception. He's like, there's like they got dropped into the memory and now they're folding it into. I love it.
14. You start to hear like a in the back of your head. Bran, you charge forward, slashing at those in your way. Blood beginning to stain all of you. Every time he slashes something, that same blood stain appears on your own body. As you realize how connected you are into his own subconscious.
I look like him
Uh-huh. Are you guys moving towards him or just forward?
following along.
Okay.
I'm towards him. I'm going towards him.
Okay, Leo, you yeah, and move your horse towards him. What do you do?
I try to jump on his horse.
Okay. Roll acrobatics.
Wait, you're trying to jump from horse to horse?
Yes.
There's smoke and fire and blood everywhere.
This is the best drug trip. I've been planning this for like a month
my
and a
God.
half.
8%.
That's a 14.
Where's the other charger?
I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Don't go away. Just oh, okay. Go away for that. 14. Okay, so Bran, out of the corner of your eye, you're so focused on what is ahead of you that it barely registers. You watch as one of your soldiers jumps from his horse and collides with yours. What do you do?
What do I do? I think my mind is so overtaken with the moment that I'm like, yes, brother, to glory.
Glory!
Do you grab him? Do you let him fall?
Oh no, I grab him. I'm gonna
Okay,
put,
so you pull.
I'm gonna put him on the.
Roll
We're on the
a-
saddle together.
Okay, roll an athletics check to pull him up onto your saddle.
Shit. That's a 10. Thank God for the modifier.
Like 10 nat or 10 total?
10 total.
Oh boy! So you reach out like, yes, brother! And you grab his arm and you feel his weight underneath. You weren't expecting the amount. And he just slips from your grasp. Leo, I need you to make a dex saving throw. I managed to turn a drug trip into a whole group thing.
That's a 9.
9. Oh, Leo, you face first into the dirt, just like your mouth gets filled with like dust and rock and gravel. You take 3 bludgeoning damage as your face impacts the ground. Sliding down as the rest of the The horde goes forward, and now I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to not get run over by shit.
25.
25. You watch as these hooves come down, and you just definitely, and you're just rolling back and forth, and deftly managing to get away from them until you can jump up, and you see Jackal's horse approaching
It's not a
you,
horse.
or Jackal's kangaroo rat approaching you. What do you do?
I try to jump on kangaroo.
Another acrobatics check. An athletics check from you if you want to help.
Does it look like Leah there?
Yes.
12.
Is Leo. Okay, make an acrobatics check because that will affect his success.
Correct. That's a 6.
6 and a 12. Leo, you reach up and you grab on for a second and then you kind of slip, so now you are now hanging on to the edge of the saddle. You were kind of on, but you're also not really sure how to deal with the like bouncing of the kangaroo rat. So you are now on the side. Rymal, during all of this, what would you like to do?
That would have been so cool.
I want to yell, not that Bran hears, but I want to yell just loud enough that Jackal and Molinar...
Hold on, Metal Dragon. Can't hear you. This means Metal Dragon. This means there's a plane. Thank you. You were supplying the Dungeon Master with alcohol. Okay, go ahead.
I want to yell just loud enough that Jackal and Molinar can hear me. I want to test the limits of what's going on. Like, Leo, is this the real Leo? Because it seems like it is, but who knows? So I kind of like ride a little closer to Bran and just yell at him, Bran, remember this phrase, Eye of the Storm. Remember it. Eye of the Storm. Just because when we wake up, I want to see if he knows that phrase.
Bran, make an intelligence saving throw.
I want to see how far the inception
No one
can
ever
go.
makes intelligence. You did?
Can I make a throw?
No, because you're cognizant.
That's a
Bran
third.
is the only one who's not like consciously in here. You're dealing with his subconscious.
This is a
Yeah.
13.
Okay. That's you. As you're standing there, guard, kind of on edge, watching Leo have collapsed to the floor. You hear in the back of your head, "I have the arm. Remember."
Yeah, I just want to see how far things can go.
Huh.
Not
Molinar,
pink.
during this time, what would you want to do? Because everyone else has gotten an action. Leo tried jumping onto his thing, fell off, and got trampled until he pseudo climbed onto Jackal's.
You're in the middle of
Rymal's
a
yelling.
literal
What are you doing?
cavalry.
Parallel Bran.
Okay. Bran, you look to your side, and now there's a mirror image of you without wings riding next to you.
Sort of like raise the sword and kind of like nod.
Yeah. It's not quite connecting, like... Once I mean, I'd imagine I'm just gonna still like shake my head, like, nope, gotta.
Make another wisdom saving throw, because this would be another one that's gonna pique your conscious.
I think. Oh my god. That was a nat one.
Nat 1. Oh shit! At this point, you feel your in reality, you feel your vision start to go hazy as your eyes dilate. And there's a moment of this feeling of falling, and then you're on horseback. You see yourself across from you.
Does he have the purple
You are now
eyes?
conscious in
There's all
this.
3 of him.
Do you have the purple eyes, Molinar?
Yes. still has the purple eyes.
And you do see a ring on his
Mhm.
left middle finger.
Mm-hmm.
Same one.
What the? Still charging. They're like, how did we get?
The rest of you watch as the feathered wings start to just dissipate, leaving just the skeletal remains behind them.
Oh,
You are
God.
in your full Aasimar form. It does count as using it.
Yes. So skeletal wings.
Uh-huh.
As we're charging through this town, start to like before it seemed like we were just charging over these like bad guys, basically. Like imagine like I don't know like Mongols and like just these dark twisted enemies, and you start to realize this town's on fire, that some of these are women and children.
And you watch as, hold up, Metal Dragon. There's a lot of fucking airplanes today.
The,
There's a lot closer this way than they usually are.
It's just extra loud today. And you all watch as these previously almost faceless dark entities you've been watching this army tear through. You suddenly hear just the cries of women, cries of children, innocent. As you watch these angelic wings turn to skeletal bone.
What do we see?
You see below the hoof steps of your mounts the crumpled bodies of just humans, elves, dwarves, of all genders, ages, a town.
I like to pull up on the reins.
Yep, and
as am I.
I want everybody to make a
No.
investigation check.
Cool.
Me too.
Yep. You with advantage, Bram.
It can't be.
Rhyme all 13.
That's not a D20.
Leo 9.
A nat 19.
Okay. 21, 19 for Bram, 13, 13, and then 9. So Jackal and Bran, you both look down. Actually, the 13s would also see this. You see blue scales on the skin of the figures lying dead at your feet.
God, I hope Mari's not here.
What does that mean to us?
You recognize these as the same sort of blue scaling on the skin of your friend Mari. These are dragon-touched individuals.
They died out 8
My horses just stop, and I'm kind of
They
like
did not,
I'm kind of circling my horse
but
like
they were hunted.
we had orders. We
That
had
orders? Okay.
orders. They were the enemy.
It's not dead.
The kingdom has betrayed me. The kingdom has betrayed me.
I don't want you looking at me. Look at him. He's running this. I just work here.
I'm just like my face, just stunned
This is his
face,
vision.
just like wide-eyed, kind of repeating. We had orders.
Who are these people?
They're supposed to be the enemy.
Molinar Bran has written that next to actual Bran. Just looks at him. What have you done?
I don't know.
You see in
So
front
look-
of you a little girl, the smallest bit of blue dragon scaling going up her arm to the tip of her middle finger, lying dead on the ground.
wasn't
Molinar's gonna
supposed
look
to
at
be like
Bran
this.
again.
Bran, how could you?
We had orders. We needed to keep the kingdom safe.
Molinar wants to look at.
Not
he's gonna
like
look
this,
at Bran,
though.
he's like this though.
Was it because they were different?
Stand by.
While he's waiting to figure that out, I'm gonna. Rymo's gonna scratch the letters DT into his arm in Dwarven.
DT.
Yep. I'm gonna scratch it. I want to make it not enough to scar, but like something that's gonna stick around for like a few days. Basically, I want to see when I wake up, do I still maintain damage? I don't know how this works.
Okay.
Scientific to the last, are we?
Int is my second highest stat, so trying to play it.
How do we get out of here?
Oh, I've been planning this for so long.
I know.
Since you picked up those mushrooms.
Yeah, I really like this. It's great.
I'm gonna dismount. I want to attempt to heal the girl.
Okay. Roll medicine as you you will expend a spell slot.
Well, I have healing hands.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just like,
How much of your healing hands are you using?
as much as I can. This is
Okay.
present day Bran's reaction to this memory.
Okay. Roll a medicine check.
God,
18.
10.
Guys.
Where the fuck is the other charger?
18?
Yeah.
You reach down and you find the point where one of the blades has impacted this child. And you concentrate all of your energy, just focusing it in. And you all watch as for a moment, the feathers return to his wings. As this bright, warm energy leaves, and you watch the wound close. And the child begins breathing. Looking up at you, Bran. What do you say? What do you do?
We're going to make this right. If it takes 1,000 years. I want to look back at my army.
Much of which has actually dissipated and continued charging ahead, regardless of your own orders. You watch as the carnage continues further into this small settlement. But you're left with just this one child.
Is it possible to So we've got to make this right. The kingdom that did this. We must stop them.
Who gave you your orders?
The kingdom. Was it the Duchess or Damara? Yeah. Yeah. This is we're wearing Damaran the crest.
Okay.
This was a genocide.
I want to look at Bran's face through all this and try to ascertain how he really truly feels.
Roll insight. 15. What would he get with a 15 from you?
Unbridled. A look of unbridled rage.
Like regret or like rage at
A mixture of regret and just anger. They were the enemy.
This little girl looks next to her and seems to recognize the woman's body beside her. and just breaks down in tears.
I'm gonna run into Brand and be like, take us to who took us orders. Who gave you the orders? Think of it.
Oh, am I projecting like an image here, or?
Whatever you interpret that to mean.
Does it work? Oh.
Okay. This battlefield image swirls and falls away. You find yourselves in a room in a palace, standing over a map of Damara. You're all now your soldiers. You can see with the, I'm assuming the king at the time?
So last until this boots up.
Yeah, the memory goes, we must stop these invaders. We must beat back these hordes in the eastern approach at all costs to protect the kingdom.
Who says that?
The king.
What does the king look like? Is it
I don't know.
I can describe that one. So you would know him, Bran. Actually, anyone who's familiar with Uthdamel would know him as King Eamon. He is human. He has kind of braided hair through his beard. At this point, he's rather young. I do, but it's as a... I can't copy it and paste it into the chat, so I'm going to do that for everybody at home.
Well,
Can you guys see it? I can't tell.
We see.
And then for you guys.
Okay.
So this is what he looks like now.
Eamon.
Yes. He is much younger in this vision.
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, all I know is the general battle plans are showing the eastern approach and several like red markers indicating enemies. And there's just this very steadfast and resolute feeling in the room of like, we must beat them back.
I need everyone to make another perception check.
Perhaps, there's like a light applause coming from the gallery. Like, yes.
Yep.
Rymal 22.
Tilted.
22.
Leo
Tilted again.
18.
Okay.
I think it's like a +2 or something. That's a 19.
Okay. All of you rolled really well, so that makes this easy. You all hear now the same clicking that Molinar, you've been hearing this whole time. For you, it gets louder. For everyone, they start to notice it. And you hear a voice in your head. Well, you've seen much more than I think most get to see. I suggest you leave.
You know that voice?
The people who are on drugs recognize the voice as the same voice that you heard talking to Des.
I'll ignore it. I don't feel like leaving yet. I'm interested.
Let's go deeper.
Okay. Primal, do you agree with them?
I want to know who's talking, so I would just yell that into the abyss.
So Des,
And who addresses
what
us?
did the person say to Des? Can you remind us?
She said, "My dear child, of course I can help.
And she said, I want to... What did Des
I
say?
want to know what it's like." And you watch the three of you recognizing that the other two who weren't actually on drugs don't recognize this figure, but stark white hair, very intricate robes, and you watch as she appears behind the king. No one else in the room seems to acknowledge her existence. As she walks through in front of the king, kind of up to you, and you watch these bright red eyes kind of appear around her form. "I'm sorry, this is your last warning."
Who are to deny?
You might want to say that louder so that the actual mic can hear you.
Sorry.
Yes, right.
I can't say that in a cool voice louder.
Sorry.
Put your
I
face into the mic and say it again.
Where is the microphone
It's
actually?
by the screen, I think.
Who are you to deny me?
Who are you to deny me?
Watching this on two
Perfect.
cameras is amazing.
I am what you fear to know when you awaken. And disappears. And you watch in 4 plumes of smoke in this in a now empty, vacuous space. Since all of you are now conscious in this, you are all brought in.
Could we roll to see if we know of this sort of alpha figure amongst the people?
You do. You would recognize the red eyes
Mhm.
as the most powerful form of Corey. You're the only one who would. And you watch 4 individual figures appear in this vacuous space. Essentially, everything is black
Oh, those
around
don't look
you,
good.
No, they really don't.
and these
That's not-
appear around you.
That's not okay.
I already took 3 damage.
Time to wake up. Time to wake up.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you have
Pinch myself.
these
Bye. Get up.
around you. I managed to paint 3 out of 4 of them. I got like 80% of the way done with one of them.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
And give me a second to pull up the battle cam because I
Yeah.
No, no, no. I want to wake up. I want to leave.
I was creepy.
Okay, we're gonna need more beer.
We need more beer, and actually, I want to try some of that.
Let's run over Leo, but Leo, you're a good man. Wake up.
I gave the rest of that. Yeah, beer.
Survive, Leo.
That's why I was trying to get to Bran. I was hoping he could pull me out.
Oh my god.
I actually need shit to
I
get
know, I
through.
didn't try that one.
I drank half. Like,
I didn't realize he.
drank
I
some.
didn't blame me. I
I am
didn't.
blaming you.
Did we just
It wasn't
bridge
good.
between Bran's conscious and subconscious?
You didn't
Bran
drink
is
as much.
Bran is conscious in this scenario now.
No, but I mean, like, did we just uncovered a bunch of? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we uncovered a lot of shit. But y'all are gonna have to process that after you survive.
I'm gonna laugh with Leo.
I don't
and
want to
Bran
survive.
wake up
I want to live.
Right. I'm gonna laugh that everyone can wake up except for Jackal, just because he took double the dosage to stay asleep.
The gnome with a very high gastrointestinal fortitude. Dang it, Leo dear! I thought we could be like buddies on the like on a motorcycle, you know, like doubled up.
I was trying to like get to you and be like, hopefully you can pull me out.
Oh, that's why. But
They
that
pulled
wasn't.
me in. I was hoping you could pull me out.
But that wasn't conscious, Bran, at that time. Fuck.
Also, I hear a horrible echo for both y'all and myself.
It's
All
probably
the
the
speakers.
speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I was like, I'm wearing headphones, so I don't think it's me. So,
Lance, where are the blue little like attachy things that I used to use for this that I'm now going to use for this again?
The twisty ties?
Yes.
We need more beer.
Yes.
I'm assuming you guys have echo cancellation on, right?
Sure. Yes.
It's in the settings under sound. I mean, you probably do,
Yes, I do.
but okay. Dang
Um.
it. It's as good as we're gonna get.
Sorry.
Every size has your every shape, every color. Take
I-
your pick.
One. He
Oh,
brought
every
so
size,
many.
every
I
shape,
needed
every
one.
color. As I said, take your pick.
What's about to happen?
I'm going to Discord. Is what's happening.
Ooh.
You do not need to adjust the thing because the DM is now this. Give me a second though. Once I figure out how to like swap the direction. Ah!
Oh, well, so all the tiles are going to be counter.
Okay, fuck it.
Well, they're glass. It's basically like a yellow with black. Well, I don't know how they do it. It looks really pretty. It looks really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks turning out really cool.
Can you guys see the thing, or is it just on this side?
Oh yeah, I see that.
So
you're doing the.
Can you guys see this?
Oh, there.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
What's up? Yes.
Okay.
These are all just these ones are on the
Ashlyn, you look so broed out with your hat.
It's like
That's okay. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Here.
Oh no, it's
there's a lot of good stuff. I like that. Honestly, it is you. Whatever you want to grab is up for grabs.
okay.
I will happily share a thermal.
Sure. Everybody else, can you see the battle camp?
You can grab the thingy. We can roll it out on this.
I can see most of it. The creatures on the right are a little cut off.
Alright, say that again, Ramal.
Most of it, but the creatures on the right-hand side of the screen are a little cut off.
It's okay, that's just an amount of me having to adjust it.
Theater of the mind.
Everyone's pretty close to you. And I can just adjust. My God, I can't see it is the problem.
It's vertical.
Oh,
There it goes.
that work better?
Yep.
Y'all
Way
see
too
that?
high. Way too high. It's got to come way down.
It's way too high, but I can see everything, so this is preferred to the first version.
Yeah, a lot clearer.
So that's as far up.
That's honestly fine where it's at.
Woo.
There we go. Okay, so you all watch as you are suddenly surrounded by these creatures.
See, why don't we just put this down on this half?
Because then I have to lift everything up. It's fine.
But
I
then
don't,
otherwise,
I
we
don't
don't know
need-
what the 5-foot spacing is, so we don't know if we're in melee or not in
I will
melee.
tell you.
Fine.
Why would we use our imagination when we cannot?
It's fine. It will be fine.
Fine.
Theater of the mind.
The base is 5 feet. All right, so I need everyone to roll initiative. And fine, as you guys are rolling initiative, I will put the thing on.
Shit.
Oh boy. Oh wow, that's the best I've ever rolled.
I'm gonna use the other dice today.
D6. My D20.
It's a natural 1 for Rymal.
Good.
I got a 19. I've never rolled so high.
Whoa, that is an 18 plus. I don't know what I get. Plus 3. 21.
Bran, you are already in Asimar form.
Cool.
Asimar. We're just surrounded by. This is great.
This is gonna go great. Hold on, I need to go get their stat block.
They look really friendly.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
They're not like demony,
Watch.
multi-eyed, fucking creepy ass lobster clawed demons of doom.
What if we just close our
Hey
eyes
Lance,
and
you're
do
upside
that?
down. Watch. Try doing that. Then hold your hand behind it. It'll help it focus.
Nice.
Like. Yeah, that's nice and crispy. Cool. That's a trick we
You
learned
look like
from one of Ashland's
You look
DM
like a
friends.
cool pal, right? You want to hang out with him? Yeah. He's a real bro.
Yeah, these things are creepy.
Can't wait to be caught in its jaws or claws.
Whatever it
Jaws,
has. I think it has
claws, all
both.
fun stuff.
When you die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
You don't know?
I'm
As a
pretty
side
sure.
note, I think between Rymal and Augustus, I think I've gotten above a 10 on initiative once. It's not a good streak to have.
Sorry, gotta find the quarry. I found it once. Oh, there they are. Okay. Give me a second to roll initiative for them. Okay.
Oops, wrong button.
One, 2, 3, and 4. Above that initiative. And they have that armor class. And they have those hit points. Okay, so what is everyone's initiative?
21.
19.
Also, can you guys hear me? I know you can't see me,
Yes.
but
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 22.
Wow.
Okay, so Bran, anyone else have above a 20? Okay, 15 to 19.
19.
10 to 15.
11.
Oh god, you guys rolled like crap.
What are you talking about?
What'd you roll?
21.
Oh, since I said 20 to 25 and
I literally, you looked at my face, said, "What did you roll?" I looked at your face and said 21, and you nodded and then looked down.
sorry, I didn't actually register that. Sorry, what were you,
He was 19.
Leo?
I was 19.
I got you.
Ryan
Leo.
was like 23.
11.
11, okay. Leo, okay. We good? I'm paying attention. Okay, so top of the round, Bran, you are up. You are suddenly surrounded by a number of very ugly, pincery creatures, just mixture of flesh and chitin with eyeballs across their faces, or across their bodies.
Yep.
What you doing? You have your wings out.
Yeah, I'm going to use also I'm just going to immediately use my channel divinity conquering presence
Okay.
for my action. Get back.
So that is a save to be frightened.
Yes.
And you watch as all of them kind of look at you, and while they don't really have mouths,
This is useless.
guys, I have to compete over you for the sake, like, don't do each other's quiet. You watch as they kind of the eyes twitch towards you and narrow, It does not seem to have any effect.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and end my turn.
Okay. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a horse.
Okay.
It is an
oh,
Arabian
goddamn,
stallion.
I have a horse. I have a horse. Hold on. I have a mini for this.
Nice.
The wonders of Microsoft. It's been going through
Somebody
Windows
corners
updates
their
and
house,
other
I keep
crap
running into
for
them.
20 minutes.
I hate Windows.
Where is your horse being located?
I want to place it just between me and one of the creatures arbitrarily.
Here or here?
It's all the same.
Pick one.
There's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your horse goes there.
Horsey.
All right. That is now action to Molinar. What are you doing?
Oh, can I do something?
Yeah, it's your turn.
No.
You can do all the things.
I can do all the things. There are four
Oh,
of
wait.
these?
Before you do, spiritual weapon, you can attack with it on your turn.
It's a bonus action. Or is it a
Yeah,
bo-
and it's when you cast it, you can.
You can
Oh,
use-
oh, it's a bonus
weapon is
action
the
to move
best.
it.
Yeah, as soon as you go like, pooh, it exists, and you can go blam.
Spiritual weapon is stupid, and I love it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna make an attack.
Okay.
1d8 plus spell casting. I'm really new to this one.
Hold on, let me finish this.
Just tell me yes or no.
It's not visually dark. It is, there's inky blackness around you, but you can see everyone clearly. So no.
So I can't use shadows.
No. It's like weird. You're fighting in a void, but you can see everyone in the void.
Oh my god, my fucking computer finally turned on. Yes, see my face. It's still my face. It is still my face.
The melee
Wait,
attack,
this is
no
fighting.
modifier, right?
Sorry, say that again?
Do I add a modifier to the melee attack roll?
Yes. So it's like a spell attack, and then your damage
Okay,
is just 1d8 plus.
that's
modifier.
a 26 then,
Yeah, that hits.
and then
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
for 9 damage.
Okay. As this horse rears up and just smacks down onto it. That is now Molinar.
You said I can't.
You cannot shadow step.
Shadow step.
No.
The horse is in play. 4 demons of the apocalypse are here. You sure I can't shadow step?
I am sure you can't shadow step.
Alright. I have 2 attacks, so I am within 10 feet of that quarry in front of me.
If you move forward 5, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward 5 and I'm gonna whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip it good.
We said that your sneak attack. Oh no, it works. It does because ranged weapons do.
Yes, it does.
So yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna whip it good.
Whip it good.
Back it?
Yep.
Hang on, I need to thing around so I get the swirlies in my Palantir die. Come on, Palantir die, don't let me down. Oh, I let
You
me
dropped
down.
it. You dropped it between your swirlies and you're rolling.
I know. That was bad luck.
Sorry, what does your Palantir die look like?
10.
That misses
I figured.
as it just slides past.
What did you say?
He
What
wants to
does
know what
your
your die looks like.
Palantir die looks like?
Oh, it looks
I made this for him too.
like this. It's hard to see in the thingy, but it's got like gold swirls because it's a liquid core. So when you roll it, like swirls and stuff swirl inside of it. It's very cool.
Oh, it's
So it
dope.
kind of looks like a Palantir.
You do not have extra attack, do you?
Yes, I do. I have 2 attacks.
Oh yeah,
I'm a
because
monk. I have 2
Because monk.
attacks.
Yes, you're right. Never mind. Sorry, I was thinking.
That's not good.
I was thinking.
missed again. I missed again.
You do have an offhand if you're holding your dagger.
I also
you
have
could
luck. Fuck you. Ah! 6.
Plus.
7.
Nope.
Fuck! Offhand.
Okay, you have to run for offhand. You
1.
That's a 7. You would have to get into melee range with it for your offhand.
So I missed.
Okay.
I missed. I'm just fucking swinging the thing around, going.
And you watch
Swinging
as
this thing
the chain
around.
just it catches it in its claw for a second, not enough to grab it, but enough to deflect it away. And it just kind of pierces off this chitinous armor of the creature. And you see that on its front there is also pieces of chitinous armor as well. This is the why am I showing you the one that's the like worst painted because it's not done?
I don't know. Where's the Discord link? Why isn't it in the feed?
Because it's probably from a while ago.
Oh, how do I find the Discord link?
Someone sends it again in the chat. So yes, this is what you guys are facing.
Someone please send the Discord link to the chat.
What?
Someone please send the Discord link to the chat so I can connect this new laptop to it.
So that y'all can see my face, because I know you're missing it.
We're running out of laptops.
Yeah, this laptop's dead.
We've only got 7.
No, we're not.
And then there were none.
Okay, that is now Jekyll. You were up.
Woo, woo. Okay, who got attacked earlier?
There it is.
Which the scary monsters got attacked?
This one.
Where am I?
Here.
Okay. I sort of like breathe and a kangaroo rat comes out and
Of your breath?
yeah. Well, it's really like a cheap trick.
Okay.
Like it kind of comes out of my
I'm
sleeve
gonna call it an account.
and it just sort of like flip flops out in front of me
Okay.
and then it just breathes fire.
Okay, so it's your kangaroo. I have a mini that I'm gonna print for you for this. I also have a swarm of kangaroo rats from when you use your pipe of the sewers.
The pipe of the sewers. Yeah, I haven't used that in a while.
Yeah. Okay, so this G4 is the kangaroo rats.
Yep. Okay, so the action is the kangaroo rat. My bonus action is to attack and do flamethrower, and so it breathes fire.
Okay. Is that a dex save or a spell attack?
It's a spell save.
Okay, what's the spell save?
Probably mine.
Yes, it
Which
would be
is a
yours.
16.
16?
Why can't I just log
what
into the
kind
Discord?
of-
It wants me to like create an account
Let
and
me
all kinds of shit. It's like
just pass. What kind of save is it?
wait, invite invalid. Invite is expired.
Dex.
Or why is the invite expired?
It fails.
Fails. Okay, so
That's confusing.
it gets.
It's okay. Just leave it. It's fine how it is right now. You can do it just with one.
Why did it can't be that hard to fix? It just says the invite is expired.
I know, but
16
I can't do it
damage.
with multiple invents. How much?
16.
16. Damn. Okay.
Boom.
Fuck you. God damn. I swear. I hate technology.
She drinks some
Okay.
more beer.
Yes.
So you watch as fire erupts, igniting the fleshy parts of this creature as it howls in this just incomprehensible.
If it's flammable, it's on fire.
Well, not like flammable, but like it as much as any human is flammable.
Mhm.
Just like out loud.
Is it wearing any clothes?
Nope.
That now takes us to Leo. I rolled like crap on our initiative.
Good. I'd like to step back, by the way.
How much?
Like away from it, like 50
Like here?
feet. Like, yeah, like there.
5,
yeah.
10, 15?
Yep.
Okay, so Jackal moves backwards. Alright, Leo, you're up.
I can't believe I get to attack before they do. Anyway,
Oh, Rymel, what was your initiative?
I got a natural 1 for a total of 2.
Oh, yeah, no, you're beyond them. Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, never mind.
So Leo's like, I can't believe I'm going before him. I was like, no.
Leo, you were up.
I'm gonna punch these guys.
All right, who are you punching? This one, this one. You running here? You could reach any of them.
Whichever one's closest to me.
Okay, so this one. So you rush forward. Go for it.
I'm gonna try to extract aspects from it. I'm gonna try to see any vulnerabilities.
Ooh.
Vulnerabilities. All right, so that requires you to extract aspects. Requires you to hit it, right?
Yes.
Some
And
monk
there's
shit.
no save for it.
No save.
Oh, best one shit.
Okay. So roll a hit.
Ooh, that's a hit. That's an 18 plus a lot of numbers, so I'm sure that hurts.
Yeah, that hits. And roll your damage, and as you're rolling your damage, you kind of impact in and extract what you can. It does not seem to be vulnerable to anything.
Dang.
Immune?
He can only extract one at a time.
Really?
Yep. It's the new version.
Okay,
It's the
that's different than
rebalanced.
bow.
Yeah, it's the rebalanced version. Unless, actually, let's. Do I still have any? Oh, I do. I have 13% that I can look this up. Give me a second, Leo. I'm gonna look and see for the most recent version of this class.
I'll reread my features as well.
I have the Cobalt Soul. Oh yeah, no, you learn the following. So you learn the vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and condition immunities.
Oh, I thought it was one at a time. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's the new version. You can immediately use your reaction. Okay, so beginning at 3rd level, when choosing, you can strike pressure points to extract crucial You can extract crucial information about your foe. When you hit them, whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you mark them as analyzed. So it would have to be a flurry of blows. So your first attack doesn't matter.
All right, sounds good. That's fine.
Hit him again.
I'll hit him again. Yeah, that's.
Okay, hit him again.
That is an 18, right?
Yeah, that hits. What
Cool.
was the first damage?
The first one was 8 damage.
Okay.
Light him up.
Light 'em up, light 'em up,
And this one is 7 damage.
Okay. So if you wanted to extract aspects, you would have to do a flurry of blows, in which you could extract them.
I'll do that.
Okay. So roll for your flurry of blows.
$22 to hit.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Go ahead.
And a 19 to hit.
Yeah, also hits. So you've marked them as analyzed. Whenever an analyzed creature misses you with an attack, you can immediately use your reaction to make an unarmed melee attack against that creature. And that lasts until you finish a short or long rest. In addition, you learn the following attributes about the target: vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities, and condition immunities. So, this thing has resistance
I'm sorry,
to...
Discord fucking sucks.
Has,
No, it actually does. We should just use Zoom.
can you guys stop for a second? Has damage resistance to psychic damage, and is immune to being charmed or frightened.
This homie cannot be mind gamed with, and I give him the damage, which is a 5 and a 6 plus 6, so 17 damage.
17. Woo. Well, it was 2 different hits. 17 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That then leads us to the quarry's turns. Okay. What the fuck can they do?
Oh, why that work?
This is where I die, guys.
Okay, see you later.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh god, they have a lot of shit.
Fuck them up, fam.
Alright, so this one is going to look at the 2 of you.
I didn't hit him.
Nope. And it's going to roll a d6. And this is so that you know I'm fair. I'm going to roll it on this
I
thing.
didn't hit him though.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
didn't hit him though.
Yeah? You're all perceived as enemies.
Yeah, I don't feel like he hit the guy who hit him.
He's aiming at 2 people who didn't, so. Okay, that's going for Rymel. That's unfortunate for you guys. Rymel, I need you to make a charisma save.
That's rough. Okay.
He's not within 10 feet of me, is he?
Yeah, I was like, one of those is way better, hence I'm gonna roll it for everyone to see.
To answer Bran, I'm not within 10 feet. 18 on the dice, so after the modifiers, 17.
Okay, so you feel as this creature kind of zooms forward and almost enters your body, and you feel yourself kind of push him back, feeling your own corporeal form kind of press against it. And you manage to resist its possession.
I'm sorry, possession?
That's an interesting word.
Leo, I need you to make a charisma save.
I'm too good looking. It's a 16.
Okay, you, in a similar way, you feel it and you just kind of, based on what you've seen, just, you're aware enough of your surroundings, you're able to keep it out from your mind and push it away. Bran, please make a charisma save.
He's pretty charismatic.
40.
We're gonna die.
$17.
You, same way, just fight against this in your head. And Jackal, please make a charisma save as the thing comes rushing at you. It has 40 feet of movement.
What was the effect?
What?
Yup.
One nat 20.
Yeah, no, all of you managed to resist the possessions, and that is their turns as they are trying. Like, and you feel these claws grasping at your consciousness, kind of sending shivers down your spine, but you managed to
feel
push
bad
it
about
away.
itself because I got a nat 20. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you just kind of look at it with this expression of, you are not the worst demon in my mind.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Yup.
You're not even my 5th worst nightmare, bro. Come on. He's like, you're Tuesday.
All right, and that is all of their
Shit, I burned all of their high level things in one thing. Okay.
Good.
Y'all were really effective there. I thought I'd at least get Rymall.
Yeah, right.
I know, right? Okay, that is
Rymal's
that
too
Rymal's
good
turn.
looking.
The natural one on the initiative kind of balances out, I guess. You know, one extreme, the other extreme. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't take more than that. Thank you. So, what you doing, Rymal?
oh, sorry. I'm going to go basically 1 square to the left, 3 squares up, and basically flank this thing with Molinar. I'm going to attempt to trip this thing. I'm also
Okay.
going to bonus action
Roll.
rage.
Okay. And then roll to hit with advantage because you are flanking.
Would that be roll 3 times to take the highest if I'm raging and get the bonus on the trip?
No, so it's your D20. So 2d20 and take the highest. And I need to go get a charger for this.
Yes, just to double checking, like rage gives you advantage on your
Speak,
strength.
He knows what advantage is. He had a deeper question.
Oh, sorry. Say that again.
So
It's
rage gives you advantage on your basically strength checks, like athletics.
Oh, no. So this wouldn't be a strength check. So strength check would be like, I'm lifting this boulder.
Yeah,
Oh, you're thinking
isn't
the trip is...
isn't it
right.
athletics checks?
Yeah. You'd have advantage to trip him, yes.
So just my question is, I have advantage to trip him from rage and from flanking. Is it roll 3 times?
It does not double.
Okay, cool,
It does
cool.
not double.
Just double checking.
That was the question. So does he have double advantage?
Okay, give me 30 seconds. I need to go get a charger for my phone. It's on 10%.
Otherwise, we're gonna lose our battle cam.
Ah.
Inner DM.
Oh, that's it. Battle cam can come back. DM might be gone for good. You just fuck off and leave.
These creatures, man.
They're fun.
Good thing I didn't have to fight them alone. Probably would have died.
I know, it's just like you by yourself being like,
Okay, bye. I'm dead.
Okay, bye.
I think I have more.
Okay, so. Okay.
You can loop it over the top. So
Okay.
Okay. 24 on the trip attempt. Athletics.
Yeah, no, you trip him. I don't know why I even, like, bothered. So you watch as this thing kind of comes crashing down.
I'm going to yell back
into
to
a
Leo.
void.
Sorry?
Into a void, so, like, trips into nothingness, but also something.
Ah. I'm going to yell back to Leo. Like, you said they're, immune to, like, psychic effects. Like, good thing I'm using a Morning Star. Goosh to, like, the knee.
So it takes your action to trip.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, so like I'm using like
Okay.
in my mind, I like using like the Morning Star to the kneecap from the side to make them like fall on the ground, or whatever the leg. Yeah, sweep the legs. Whatever the effect is. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. That is now top of the round to Bran.
Okay, time to start swinging. So I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite on my weapon and make 2 attacks against the one closest to me. And that's gonna be spell sheet. Oh, hello. The first attack is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. At least they're like realistic.
Remember, you have your necrotic damage as well.
Yep. I'm also gonna use Divine Smite, which I can activate whenever I hit with a weapon attack.
Yep.
So, okay. So the initial damage, I re-roll the 2. Oh, gotta take the roll. Oh gosh, so many dice. So 11 slashing damage. Oh, I need to pull out the third box of dice. Uh, 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
11 necrotic damage for my level.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what was the necrotic?
Necrotic is 11. It's just my level.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is gonna be hard to add up. And then Thunderous Smite is down here somewhere. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's a good problem to have. How do I add up all these numbers?
Oh, it's
Oh.
And that's 6 thunder damage.
6? Alright.
So that's like 6 plus 10 is 16
got
plus
it,
11 is
got it, no
27. Oh, I'm just trying to add up for myself. 27 plus... Good lord, 11. 38 damage.
Oh, it's a good amount. Remember, you also have your bonus action that... Oh, no, you used your bonus action for smiting.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then there's a creature needs to succeed on a strength saving throw versus a 15. Or be knocked back 10 feet.
Fails.
It's knocked back prone 10 feet. Just a rainbow of fucking magical energy just happened.
Alright, so you guys watch as... I'm sure you were listening.
I heard.
You watch as Bran takes his great sword and BAM! Across the side. There's this thunderous sound.
Wait, which one?
Bright light. This one was here.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys were not paying attention.
I was paying attention.
As it is propelled 10 feet backwards, taking just a lot of fucking damage. And you see just gouges across that flesh, oozing this like crimson but almost purple maroon blood.
For my movements, I want to position myself within 10 feet of the party if possible.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. That is now Molinar. You were up. This guy is prone in front of you. So you have advantage on melee attacks.
Just melee.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my weapon.
Yep, your whip is still melee. It just has reach.
Yes, I know. And I also get sneak attack because there's someone else within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
All right, advantage. That is 17 to hit or 26
Yeah,
to hit.
you hit.
Did I get him?
You got him.
I got him? Okay.
You got him.
I'm gonna hit a second time.
Okay.
That's a low to hit. Or also still low to hit. That's 14 to hit.
Misses for the second one.
Fucking shit, son of a balls. I'm gonna
Spend another luck point.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Yes.
Wow.
That is their AC. As
Wow.
you just barely clip it.
It's a
Oh, by the way, my
decent
second
AC.
attack missed on my turn. It was a low roll.
Yeah.
I didn't even...
16 AC is actually surprisingly high. Okay. So
And they're covered in chitin.
Yep. So that's 2d6 plus 6. 2 rows. Oh, that's terrible. That's 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 2d6 is plus 6, so 18.
What's this one?
18. Yeah, that's 18 points of damage against that guy. And that is, and I still have a bonus action.
You do have you have an offhand that you could do with the normal.
I have an
attack.
offhand or bonus action.
Or you can punch him.
I
You can do flurry of blows and punch him twice.
I can do flurry of blows and punch him twice. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend a key point and do flurry of blows and punch him twice.
Because I think flurry of blows is if you hit with
It's a melee.
A melee, but you were basically melee. So one of those whips, you could be a punch.
My
They're
melees
the
are
same.
and my melees are magic. So
Yeah, and it's the same thing. So
advantage, right?
yep, you still have
15 plus
advantage.
stuff hits. 17 plus stuff
Yeah,
hits.
both those hit.
And no, in case I rolled in that 20.
Yeah.
Both is hit.
Yeah.
So that's 2 more. The flurry of blows still get the bonus, right?
Yup.
They do.
Because monk shit.
So it's 2 more d6s. So
Oh.
that's 9 plus another 6 is 15 plus 18 is 33. 33.
Wait, did you? No, each of them is a separate roll.
I rolled 2d6. But I rolled 2.
Oh, right. Each one is a d6, and then
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
just rolled
sorry.
2 d6s together.
yeah. Sorry,
And
I
then they each
missed.
get plus 3.
Okay, so that
Right.
is
So that was 15, and the previous was 18.
okay. So 15 was the second. I already put the other one in.
Okay, so
Yeah.
18 plus 15, 33 total.
So 15 was the second one.
15 was the
Okay.
second one.
That's
was
what-
the,
that's
that
what
was
I
the second
needed.
2 hits.
Okay,
So that's it.
just because I already wrote down the other one, so I can't go back in the math.
Yes. Sorry. Okay, yes. Just 18 for the first, because I
Yeah,
had...
it's okay.
Yes.
Yes, I get you. I'm
33
on the
points,
same
yes.
page.
We're good.
Okay, so
Movement-wise, do I have movement?
you do. It could attack at you with disadvantage.
Actually, I'm gonna stay where I am, because in case it attacks me, one of us, I just want to make sure one of us has flanking.
Yep.
But
Okay.
we're bracketed, so I'm gonna stay.
Okay, Jackal, you're up. You have a monster right up on your face.
Okay, I just look at it disappointingly and walk away.
Okay, where are you walking?
Away from my kangaroo rat. So towards, I guess, towards my kangaroo rat, but so that when it breathes fire, it's not gonna hit me. So just kind of sure. Yeah.
Where's the kangaroo?
Are you going your full movement?
Yeah.
Where's the kangaroo rat?
It's that.
Oh.
I just walk away.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, but I don't want to be near any of those other ones. So, yeah.
25.
Yep.
Okay, you have 25 feet, right?
Yep.
Because you're short.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is going to take an opportunity attack against you.
Yeah, it's gonna fail.
I might not. That is a. It's going to use its. Oh god, with like monsters, how do you determine? I'm gonna roll a d6 because it has 3 different attacks that it could use to hit you. So 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's going to use its stinger as it jabs up towards you and impacts you in the side.
What's the
What was
AC?
the ace to hit?
Oh, it was a 17 plus 6.
All right, shield misses.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Okay.
I forgot you have shield.
Okay.
As you watch as the stinger comes forward, and in the moment before it hits, just reflects off of this arcane energy.
Okay.
Never mind then.
Sorry,
So
what
then
is your
the
AC?
kangaroo rat
Jack?
breathes fire at it.
Okay.
Dex save.
Dex save of
18.
He has an
That's a
AC of like
failure?
19 or 20.
20.
So it takes 10 damage from the fire breath, and then I'll do a fire bolt
okay.
of my own, which is I guess it's an attack, right?
Yep.
That is a reaction? That's cool.
Well, no, it's an action.
My bonus action is to use the kangaroo rat.
Ooh.
That's a 19.
Yeah, that
19
hits.
plus 8 is a 27.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Whoa.
God, I haven't gotten to get a single hit on you.
Oh, big scary monsters.
They're unable to get to things.
Okay, so that's another 12 points. So that's like a 24
Yep.
or something total.
Okay, you watch that one. All of them are pretty beat up at this point. I haven't gotten to get a single hit on you. Okay. That is now action to Leo.
I'm gonna keep punching the guy right in front of me.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
That is a
So
22
hoping
and a
for
24 to hit.
Yeah, both those hit. Y'all are rolling really well today. I'm not mad. This
That is
entertaining.
12 damage, and I'm going to spend a key point for a flurry of blows.
12 for it. So 12 for the initial. It's okay. $20, $25, $30. Okay.
That is a 14, and the other one misses. That's a 9.
Okay. Roll damage for the first one.
That is a 9 damage.
Okay. And you watch as you can see these, like, one of the claws back here actually breaks off. Through your punching, you hit, like, the bit of cartilage is holding it together, and it just kind of...
I will not die in my dreams!
Alright, it is their turn, though. So, this one is going to stand up, and it's going to move here, because that's the maximum it can get. And both these two are going after Leo. So that is, first one is okay, so each of them is making 3 attacks against you, Leo. First, so we're gonna do this one first. It's making a pincer attack, so that's a 16.
That hits.
Okay. Claws. That misses. And then the pincer, that hits. Okay, so. And the second one is going to do the same, so I'm just gonna roll all of them at the same time. What's your AC, Leo?
14.
Okay, so claw, pincer hits. Claw hits with a nat 20. And stinger hits as well. Okay, so that's 2 claws, or 2
That's why I just
pincers,
walk away and just like,
1
away.
nat 20 claw, and 2 stingers. I've hit you. So, let's do the math.
Oh boy. Adding them up.
Okay, where are my d10s?
Where my d10's at?
Okay, there's 1 d10. I said, yeah, it was 1 pincer because the first one missed. So you take 9 damage and you are grappled. I missed that part, but that's okay. So 9 bludgeoning damage. You are grappled, and then you take. Oh god, I need a lot of d4s.
Oh no.
This only d4s.
1, 2, 3. The other one is being a kangaroo rat, because so can one
There's
of you
a
guys.
D4 right there, sweetie, in your pile.
Oh yes, 4. I need 4 of them. So this is the first one. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 slashing damage. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 23, 24, 25 slashing damage.
Ow. Is that a critical?
Yes.
Ow.
Ooh.
And then there were 2 stinger attacks that hit. Like, y'all were really lucky the first round.
Yeah.
Where are my d10s?
Is the critter
Okay.
within my melee range? Is one of them?
Nope.
Okay.
So each of these is going to be. That's 10 piercing damage, plus I need 1 more d10. I'm sorry.
It's always Leo.
21.
You guys fight better than an amputee with like 3 missing limbs.
I know, right?
4, 5, 6,
You guys
7,
only got
8,
1
9,
limb.
30, 31, 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 37 psychic damage. And I need you to make a wisdom save.
I'm unconscious.
He's dead.
I'm unconscious.
He's dead. I was saying he's fucking dead. Are you kidding me?
37? That is 32 more points than needed to take me out.
Okay, you are unconscious on the ground, and you watch as Leo drops unconscious.
After getting like, Jesus Christ. Was that like 70 points of damage or more? More. 20 something and 37 and Jesus.
Right.
I only have 65 hit points, Ashlyn.
All right.
Just, Victor, I want to make a point that like you are now dead, and Ashlyn just starts cackling manically, not like sad or anything. She's like, yeah, just saying.
I mean, y'all got
Damn.
confident with the
Damn.
like, oh, I'm just gonna walk away and.
I wasn't getting confident. I was trying to get out.
So Leo was unconscious.
That went well.
Well, this one got abandoned. The only person it could get to was Leo. So
What do you mean? Wait, which one?
this one,
Oh.
it was left over there, and this one's gonna get up. And let's see, who is it going for? Actually, Molinar, you're the only one that damaged it. So it's going after you
Come at me, bro.
with a pincer attack, a claw attack, and a stinger attack. So it's gonna be the pincer first because it may grapple you.
Awesome.
That is a over 20.
Yeah.
Okay, you are grappled, and it does not great damage. 5 bludgeoning damage, but you are grappled, which means that the rest of these have advantage against you.
Oh, fuck you.
So the next one is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a claw, which is the 4d4 plus 3.
44?
Uh-huh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage. And now it's coming at you with its stinger. Which I rolled like crap. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Miss.
Yeah, so that's like a 9 total.
Miss.
So you get
Miss.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
I get you.
Miss.
So this claw grabs you and just crushes, and the pincer grabs you and crushes, and the claw just slashes across you. And you watch as this pincer comes towards your head, towards your neck, and you just manage to dodge out of the way and swipes across your head. All right, and this one's going to move towards Jackal, because you are within its movement.
Certainly try.
It is going to certainly try. It may fail all of these. So this is
25 to hit.
okay. Miss for the claw or for the pincer. That's a nat 20 on the claw.
Plus what?
Plus 6.
Barely. Okay.
So that is 8d4.
8?
Well,
Oh, yeah, it's double.
I rolled like crap though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it's going at you with its stinger as well, which is a 17 to hit. So it wouldn't even hit your normal AC. All right. And that's going to leave us to Rymal.
Wait a minute, I didn't even get to have a second turn.
Did you not? Oh shit. No, you did. You went before Jackal's second turn.
Yeah, you attacked the
We're
creature
still
while I
in
was on the
the
ground,
Yes,
right?
we're still on the second round.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought we...
Yeah, Rymal, you're up.
On attack rolls on the creature in front of me, 19 and 24 respectively.
Yeah, both those hit.
22 damage across those 2 attacks. Bonus action, activating Storm Aura. Unfortunately, Molinar will be taking 2 points of fire damage.
Ow!
But the creature in front of me is taking 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Just
I
2?
choose to I choose to give you resistance on fire damage while you're within my
Thank
aura.
you.
So, in total, 22 in regular bludgeoning damage with the Morning Star and 4 fire on the creature in front of me. And that's my turn.
All right. So what was the damage from your strikes and your aura? Damage
22 damage on a magical Morning Star across 2 attacks, and 4 fire damage on top of that. So 26 total.
All right, and you watch as Molinar, after getting grappled and held in this thing, you watch as Rymel grabs his Morning Star and just whack, whack, and like completely decimates the arm that's holding you, and you just superhero landing next to him. Yes.
Oh, sweet.
And it crumples to the ground next to you. Dead.
Just want to look over.
All right, and that's bringing us back to Bran.
I'm gonna go over to Leodeer and cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level.
Okay.
I'm just gonna heal him for 30 hit points.
All right, Leo, you are up. And would you like to use your spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I already rolled it. It was a 25 to hit, and that's gonna be a 13 damage.
Okay.
I want to position myself close enough that if one of the creatures hits Leodeer, that it'll trigger my my reaction.
Okay. Molinar, you're up.
All right, I am up. I'm going to turn around and can I run this way and flank the one that's attacking Jackal?
Yes, you can.
Cool. So I get advantage?
Yes, you can.
Yes, it is. Yay. I'm going to actually stand back from him a little bit, and I'm going to burn a 1st level spell slot and cast a Chromatic Orb.
Okay. Your Chromatic Orb is Molinar?
Yes.
Oh, it's a wizard spell.
The wizard spell.
That's right.
I have wizard spells.
Yeah. I like how Bandit has found different spots to lie in throughout today.
He likes the sun.
He's such a San Diego dog.
I'm just gonna. Yes, that's an 18 plus 5 to hit is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
I am down to. Actually, no, that was my last luck point.
Mm-hmm.
I have no more luck points.
I managed to get you through all of your luck points.
Yeah,
in
you
this.
burned through all my luck points. All right, that is a 3d8.
Man, the possession would have been so cool.
2, and you steal a d8 because I don't have my awesome set.
I'm so mad I didn't hit the possession.
Oh, I was 2 were shit and 1 was okay. So that's.
Oh, wait, they each roll the possession on the start. Sorry, I'm just gonna roll 3 possessions.
So the casually roll some possessions.
It's okay, they didn't regain them.
That is 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I still have my offhand. Can I spend a key point to attack him to punch him twice?
No, because you have to hit with a weapon attack.
Oh. Can I still hit him with an offhand?
No.
Why not?
Because it requires you to hit them with a
With an
attack.
offhand?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does. When you hit with your on-hand, you can offhand. You did not hit with an on-hand, you hit with a spell. It was 12?
Yeah, well, I still get sneak attack.
Yes. So you haven't done your sneak attack yet?
No, I haven't rolled it yet. Ooh, that was a good sneak attack. Plus 9, so that's 19 total. No, 21 total.
21.
21
Okay.
total. And I'm gonna hang out behind it.
Okay. Leo, you were. Oh no, Jackal, you're up. Went through
Alright.
half of the party before I got to the right one. So you were here. You were walking away. This thing has gone at your shield.
I would like. How many people? Can I move my kangaroo rat enough to hit both of the creatures?
You'll hit the other people.
No, the other way. Towards, like, diagonally towards land. Yeah, that way.
So how far can it move?
20 feet or something? I don't know.
You can move it here.
And then I could
The problem is a cone would.
But I could graze. I could shoot it
Yeah.
towards, so it clips the edge of both of them.
The
like
problem
she-
is Leo is here, like kind of between them.
All right, sorry, Leo.
So you would hit Leo.
He's got 30 hit points. He's okay.
Yeah. He's also prone on the ground,
He'll survive.
which means he fails a dex save. A disadvantage on his dex save.
Ooh, okay.
He'll survive. He's
Okay. The kangaroo rat blows fire. It's at 16 dex save, 18.
Both of them succeed.
16.
really?
Yeah. Yep. I'm doing really well, and they have okay dex.
It takes 7 damage then. That's not for half.
Okay. They're both standing, though this one looks very weak as you watch as the flames kind of creep up underneath the chitin.
Okay, I'm gonna walk away from the one that's near me.
Okay. It is shield lasts until the end of your next turn or start of your next turn.
Start.
Okay.
It's fine, I got like 4 more slots.
Yeah, it's going to
Nice.
strike at you because it's
Great.
Come at me, bro.
yeah.
You can certainly try.
That is 19 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah.
Okay, firebolt.
Yeah.
That's a 13 plus 8 is a 21.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay,
I see artificer.
that's a 21 damage.
Yeah, no, it had 9 hit points, so it's fucking dead. These things are hefty.
FD boys.
That's a scary boy.
Isn't it a scary boy? It was very fun
I
to
don't
me.
like looking at it. It's scary.
I don't even like looking at them. They're just kind of creepy.
Well done.
Thank you. I 3D printed and painted them.
Very spooky.
And
I
there's
like the
nail
eye.
polish.
The eyes are very unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I'm gonna just hold that there as inspiration. That is now is Leo's turn. You are prone on the ground. There are 240 around you, but you are conscious.
Is he taking the damage from getting burned by?
Oh, Leo. Thank you. Please make a dex save with disadvantage.
I have evasion. This is gonna be great, hopefully.
+3.
That's 15.
With your +3?
Yes.
With it, though, yeah. So what's your... Jackal, what's your DC? 16?
Yeah.
So you fail. So with evasion, you take half damage. What was the damage? So 7 damage.
Glad I used a third
and
level.
then
So do I take half of 7 or I take?
7.
You take
You
full
take
6.
7.
You take full 7.
Okay.
And what would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to get up.
For starters.
And then I want to step of the wind and run the fuck away. Not again!
No, we're
Not
gonna
again!
hold on.
Not again!
All right, is that your turn?
That is fully my turn, yes.
Okay, it is the quarry's turns.
Right.
So, this one's going to turn towards Bran. Let's see, do they get their thing back? That one does not. Ooh, but that one does. So, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Bran, I'm gonna need you to make a charisma saving throw.
One moment. 24.
Look for me or
That's it.
sorry, Bran, what was your saving throw?
24.
All right, you once again feel it tugging at you, and you hear the screams in your head again, but you manage to just shrug it off, and there's a voice in your head saying, "You're better than that. You can overcome that.
Not today.
They're not your orders anymore."
Aw.
And you manage to shrug off this possession. The other one is going to make all of the things at you. And actually, they would have been able to flank you with their 40 movement. So, advantage! Because if y'all are going to be strategic, I'm going to be strategic. Ooh, boy! They're not dumb. That is a 22 to hit with the claw.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, you are now grappled, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
He never left my reach, right?
What?
The creature never left my reach when it flanked?
It did
Or-
not.
Okay. Alright, 10 bludgeoning.
The next, 10 bludgeoning. The next one hits with a nat 19.
That's-
That is
Oh, it's got the plus. My AC is 19.
Yeah, no, that was a nat 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 slashing damage. And then the last one is a 22 to hit with a 13 piercing damage plus. Oh, wrong that one. Count. 11 psychic damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
11 psychic?
Yep.
Okay. Wisdom save!
Dangerous, these things.
These are awful dangerous.
They only CR9 or CR7.
25.
5?
7. 25. You manage to. There's a moment that it starts to kind of creep into your subconscious, kind of pulling at those screams as it hears them in your mind, and you manage to just push them back. But you are still grappled in its claws. Mirror. There we go. I'm gonna do it like this. You are grappled. All right, that is now action to Rymall.
Am I able to run up next to Bran and am I able to break him out of the grapple?
You could. It would be a strength check.
Okay, pure strength, not like athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. I will attempt to break him out of the grapple. Bran, no! 19?
Yeah, that does it.
Oh.
You managed to pull him out.
I just want like a show of solidarity. Like I use my Morning Star to break the grapple, and then like we're standing side by side. And I think that's
All
my
right.
turn. Bonus action.
As you kind of move in a way that's kind of flanking between the two of you, each of you taking a quarry.
I still have my bonus action going, and I choose to keep it going.
Yep.
4 damage to everyone within 10 feet of me except Bran. I choose to give him resistance, so 2 fire damage to him, and 4
Okay.
for the quarries.
One of them dies because it had 1 hit point.
Oh, convenient.
The other one takes the 4 damage.
And that's my turn. Like, Bren,
All
you're
right.
okay.
You actually, as you're grabbing him, kind of exude some of that fire, and it reaches through your hand into the claw, kind of igniting its flesh. All right, that is now Bran. You are up.
Once again, I'm going to kind of Kamehameha as I charge up my Thunderous Smite.
Go for it.
Oh god. Here we go again. So I rolled the 2 attacks. I pre-rolled them, but the first one's a 24 to hit. So here we go.
Yeah, no, that fucking hits.
I'll get better at this. Anyways, that was 12 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
6 thunder damage. I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot, or Radiant Smite.
Also, you get your necrotic every round.
Yeah, that's 11. It's equal to my level.
Well, so before you expend that spell slot, you feel this anger, this just feeling of betrayal emanate from you, and just you push that into your blade, and you watch as this necrotic energy kind of dissipates and rots the flesh of this creature as it howls in pain and collapses into nothing.
Oh. I still want to use the Thunder Smite.
Go for it.
I mean, because I cast it before knowing the outcome. Still. Boom!
And there's,
down!
with this thunderous bang, you all actually... This goes for all of you. You all, with this thunderous bang, you all kind of shake out of this state. Those of you who are on drugs, kind of like... as well as the other 2 who are now slumped on the floor, you wake up. Like... suddenly aware of where you were. Hi, guys. I'm gonna just hold this like this.
Blair Witch.
Suddenly cognizant in this train car.
I don't know if I wanted to go to
How much time elapsed?
Even in my dreams, I almost died.
a few minutes.
It seems at least 2 hours have passed. And looking down, you see cuts, bruises that have appeared on your skin, similar to the wounds that you've taken while under this trance. And you get the sense that the further you probe into this realm of dreams, the more you probe into the world of these beings that call it home. The ones who regulate and monitor these places.
Guys,
These are their lands. They do not take to visitors.
Magic mushroom
Eye of the Storm?
Gonna like look up real quickly at him, like, you remember that, don't you?
I think I remember a lot of things now.
And with that, as the train passes through each ring,
sorry, before you get something,
go for it.
Wrap up. So look at Branch like, you and I are gonna have some words. And I'm like lean back.
And as the train continues through its rings, that's where we're going to end our session. Thank you guys for tuning in if you did.
Or if
Thank
you're
you guys
watching
for
the VOD.
playing. I appreciate y'all. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Desert Damara.
Desert Damara.